What's going on, everybody? It is the Ebony Star Network, sponsored by the E Nation. I am the Black Knight. We got a quick one for you tonight. We're going to be talking about broken black men and how it is, how it has become and is now a big business. People, I just figured it out. Broken black men is a big business. Oh man, I feel sorry for a lot of you brothers, man. I have no idea how badly you're being exploited. You have become a huge business. You understand? All right, let's kick it off. Speaking of big business, they ain't dropped that big business. Big business. Lady. What's up, everybody? It is the East Star Nation in the building. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Miss Auntie, Trinity Time Travels, Royal Class, Polo Sports, Rozzy. What's up, my brother? Chat General in the building. Truth. Hey, man. Rozzy, um, we're not done with Red Pill. They done fired back. And now we are going to fire back. Not on this show. We got another show coming up, and we're going to unleash the floodgates. Okay. Um, they jumped on us, and we're going to jump right back on them. They don't know who they fucking with, and we're going to let them know. There ain't no backing down here. You see what I'm saying? So we will be returning fire, and we will open up the floodgates. Apparently, this thing between us and Red Pill Rage guys is getting serious. And hey, we the E Nation. We're more than up to the task. We ain't got no problem dusting them rusty ass Red Pill kidney heel wearing niggas off. You understand? So look for the new show coming this week. You know, the Black Knight and the Dame versus the Red Pill Rage guys. And we're going, opening up the floodgates. Okay? When we say open up the floodgates, that means the mics are going to be open so everybody in the E Nation can get involved. So rather if you come, you can jump on the panel. Anybody want to, get at these niggas with us? You're welcome to come up. We're gonna open up the floodgates. There ain't gonna be no more. Now we were respectful, right, and let it go man on man. But apparently, got stabbed in the back, right? Okay, no problem. All right. You know what I'm saying, we got you. But anyway, this ain't gonna be black ops. Well, it'll be what black. This is we going straight, for these niggas. Know what I'm saying? We're going straight for them because they did some bullshit. All right, so we'll be all right. We're gonna let them know who they're dealing with. Know what I mean? But anyway, but that's not tonight. You know what I'm saying? That'll be sometime this week. And trust me, any one of y'all want to, licking your chops, you want to get on, you can come on up. That's what we mean by opening up the floodgates. If y'all want to come in, get your shots in. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna let someone come up on the mic too. Ain't nobody afraid. Like, we can get this shit on face to face. You know what I'm saying? We can get it on up on the panel. It don't matter. But here's the deal, though. I feel sorry for the guys who follow these dudes. It just, it finally came to me, right, when I was in Red Supreme's chat. And I was watching how he was working his chat, right? And I'm listening to, well, not listening, I'm reading the chat, right? And I'm just, reading all of the comments. A lot of the comments was extremely disrespectful because he was critiquing what I was doing, right? The debate that he said we had yesterday, the one where he said he won and all that, right? I don't know how he feels that way, but anyway, he feels that he won the debate against me, and so he was doing it this morning. I'm sitting in the chat, right? So I posted in this chat, and they were in there tripping, man. I mean, they had nothing but just disrespect. Nobody really had any substance. It was just simp this, simp that. Let me tell you something. If a law was passed that you couldn't use the simp word, these niggas would go out and start committing crimes. That's how much that simp word mean to them. Seriously. If you took the simp word away from them, they're turning to criminals. Okay? So, and I'm just sitting there, right? And I'm watching old boy work, He's, like I said, he's a pretty good hustler. Kind of like Tariq Nasheed. and he working the cash apps. He working, and I'm watching these guys. And one thing about him, right? He don't play no games. Every cash app he gets, he shout that shit out. He ain't playing around, bro. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck if it's $1. Shout out to Hobo Red Pill Joe for that dollar on it, for coming through for that dollar on the cash app. You can put 50 cents in his cash app. Shout out to Joe Blow, Red Pill Ho, for coming through with that 50 cents on the cash app. Now, this nigga ain't playing no games, man. All right? And so my thing is here, right? And then it dawned on me, okay? Chaz! Hey, Chaz, hey, Chaz, do me a favor, man. Come up here for a quick second, bro. I want to talk to you about something. They drop the link for Taz only. Okay? Taz, I want to holler at you about something real quick, bro. And you know, and these guys, man, I noticed it, right? I noticed it. I said, God damn, man. These guys are like zombies. They don't hear nothing this man is saying, right? And he's constantly simp, 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 right? And then it's like they're in a trance, bro. And then it dawned on me, man. These dudes are exploiting the pain of these broken dudes. They don't give a fuck about they don't care nothing about what they're saying, bro. It's a gimmick to get paid. Jazz.
What up, bro?
What up, man? Did you catch the fisticuffs me and Red Supreme threw yesterday?
Nah, hell no. You know, I was over there on some bullshit talking about that manosphere meetup and shit. So I ain't see it.
You know, I told him, man, right? I said, look, man, you know, when this whole thing started because I was watching him on your panel, right? And one thing that I didn't like the way he disrespected your wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what caused the whole thing between me and him. Because I'm old school, okay? I was taught different. You know, you don't disrespect a man's wife. That's off limits. You know, if you got an issue with that man, you take that up with that man. You don't bring his family into it. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much because he kept, you know, bringing your wife into it. And that's what really, really made me go after this guy, because I don't think a guy like that got any scruples. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely doesn't respect the code. Uh-huh. Yeah, Taz. Did he fall off? Taz.
He's still there.
Ain't nothing about her. All this shit.
His volume is low.
Taz, your volume dropped. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Uh-huh.
Barely. Let me see if I can do something on my end.
Uh-huh.
I'm on my phone for real, so a lot of times it be acting crazy when I'm on my phone. But yeah, he came to my platform the first time and was saying that he don't do that. He don't bother people's wives. He'd rather deal with the man or whatever and whatnot, and turned right around and did like 5 videos about it. Like, it was weird as fuck, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he came to me and said this, so it was like, why would you come to my platform and say you won't do some shit that you turn right around and do? That was weird.
And then he did it while you was talking to him on the platform. When he was up there, he was still doing it. That's what got me and him into it to begin with. Because I didn't like that. I mean, you don't do that. If you can't deal with the brother one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? Then step off. You know what I'm saying? Don't come up there and disrespecting this man's wife. You know, I come from a time, man, where we didn't allow shit like that. And so I just want to let you know, bro, that's where all of this started between me and him. You know what I'm saying? And now, getting ready to turn it up on this dude because he stabbed me in the back yesterday. I tried to have a dialogue with him, right? Then he turned around and pulled some bullshit this morning on his live. Okay? So now I'm about to knock him over his head on my next live. Not this live, but the next one.
Yeah, that's the type of dude he is, though, Max. Man, it's crazy, bro. And I definitely appreciate you speaking out on that.
Yeah,
Like I
man.
say, man, I know I already fired a nigga up a couple times, but like I feel like just me saying it ain't enough. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like men need to say that shit in totality. So I appreciate that shit, dog. Like a lot
Oh,
of people just don't understand it. I feel like it's a necessity. And so
exactly.
like, bro, anytime you do something like that for any woman, it needs to be highlighted. So for me, that's my wife, and I still appreciate it, bro. But you
Exactly.
know, we
Exactly.
working on something here, bro. It's gonna take a while for people to understand, but you know I get it, so I appreciate it, bro.
Right. There's no problem, man. Because like I said, I come from a code, bro. You know, I'm old school. We didn't allow shit. That's off limits, man. A man's wife, his family is off limits. You understand what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
don't disrespect the man's wife, man. You know, if you disrespect the man's wife, you don't deserve any respect from other men, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I
It,
mean?
it it should be like that, bro. I did a video this
Right.
morning about that, man, because a lot of people question why I don't be beefing with Minister
Mhm.
Jap. And it's because
Mhm.
I told Jap was the first person I told on this platform who my wife
Mhm.
was. I told him that in an email. And he's
Mhm.
never bothered her. That was 2019.
Right.
And so it's like, bro, like if niggas know how to walk in and be in 100, no, I don't agree with his content. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't secretly support it on shit like that. But if the
Mhm.
man ain't outright bothering me, I know how to disagree with your content. It ain't personal. I just disagree with your
Exactly.
content. But most of these dudes made it personal by attacking my wife, bro. So, you
Mhm.
know, like I said, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you,
Uh,
everything you're doing, bro.
no problem, go. You got it, bro. Always, man. I got you. I got your back, my brother. All right.
No doubt, fam. No doubt.
All right, dog. All right. Shout out to the goat.
Polo wants to come up.
Come on up, Polo. Anybody can come on up, y'all. We just chilling. Um, anybody want to get it on the act? Come on up. Raji, everybody. Um,
Polo?
What's going on, Dame? Queen? Salute
mm-hmm,
to you. What's up with it,
mm-hmm.
Max? I feel
Going
you,
on.
man. I feel everybody's on edge. Now, I'm gonna say this first and foremost, man. Kids, wife,
Mm-hmm.
nah, that's off limits.
Off limit, bro.
On
That's off code, bro.
on any level.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind you saying anything about me. You know what I'm saying? Like you could talk about me all you want to. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, my brain has been fertilized and my heart has been frozen to the point where like pretty much I was bred to take all types of stuff because Max and Dame too, coming from where we come from, man, you gotta have thick skin, man. Me, I got
Mm-hmm.
rhinoceros skin. Hey,
Me too.
Max, we got dinosaur skin. But once you
Motherfucking right,
touch,
boy. We
yeah,
come
yeah,
from the black top.
right, once you touch, like mentioning Dame, mentioning my wife, or mentioning my kids, that's touching them
And you know what,
because
Polo?
you
These
don't put
niggas is
that
weak.
energy, you don't put that
Uh-huh.
energy out there. Now
And you
this is
know what?
my
These.
thing right here. This is my thing right.
Uh-huh.
I got to get this off, Max. You know what I'm saying? I got to
Uh-huh.
get that up because
Uh-huh.
I wanted to jump on there yesterday, but
I know you
I
did.
couldn't. Okay, now look. Okay, we talk about accountability and responsibility. You know what I'm saying? But you're not you're not preaching responsibility or obligation, meaning that you have a responsibility and an obligation to say, okay, look. I might not agree with you and everything like that, but at the same token, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you got to be loyal and you got to keep that shit a thousand. Now, me and Max, we not gonna agree on everything, and me and Dame, we definitely not gonna agree on everything. But I'm not finna go on my channel, on my panel, and then next thing you know, pull some underhanded slick stuff or anything like that, or say, oh yeah, but yeah, Max, I'm gonna dap it up with you, or do some G Money type of shit on New Jack City type shit. You feel me? I'm not gonna do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And to me,
Exactly.
I'm like, look, you don't listen. I everything that the brother was saying yesterday, there was some key points that he hit on. I didn't, I agree with, and there was some things that I didn't agree with. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
there was a lot
I
of
was
double
actually,
standard. He
hey
had it.
Max, I was actually finna give him a chance. You know what I'm saying, Dame? I
Yeah.
was actually finna give him a chance just a
Oh
little
my
bit. You
God,
know,
dude. He had mad double standards, bro. He had a double standard for every damn thing.
salute to
I
the
was like,
Queen, Abina. I see you in the
can y'all
building.
hear? Can y'all
Salute
hear
to the
me?
Queen.
Am I coming through?
Yeah,
Yes.
you coming through?
Okay, man. He had a double. Everything was a double. Did you get check this out? Did y'all hear when he said that when the black woman gets with a white man, she's a bad witch and she's down with white supremacy. But when a black man gets with a white woman, ain't nothing going down. He's straight. He ain't no traitor. He ain't no race traitor. I mean, he called the black woman a bad witch, a race traitor, and working with white supremacy. But when the black man got with the white woman, with nothing going down. He didn't do nothing. Well, if he ain't a coon, no, he's still black. He's not a race traitor. Nigga, what the fuck you talking? Why is it a double standard?
Hmm.
Like, God damn it. I mean, he had a double standard for everything. That nigga had a double standard for everything, dog. You know. But nah, man, we talking about like right now, these guys are making money. I just realized this is a big business.
It's a business.
Broken,
Yeah.
yeah, broken black men. It's a
Yeah.
big business.
I agree.
And these dudes are exploiting it. They don't care nothing about these niggas, man.
I agree.
They don't care
They
shit about
cat.
this. Check this. You know what this nigga said? He said he'd rather have pump and dump music over the old school music from the 70s and 60s. The stuff our parents grew up on, listen to it, the stuff that promoted black love, talking about he'd rather have pump and dump music. Now you know he don't believe no shit like that.
Yeah.
But he telling it to these fools in his chat so he can get them cash out. After he said that, right, he gonna tell them about, listen, I need 200 niggas on the cash app. I'm like, God damn, did they hear what he just said?
But not realizing
Right.
Max and Dame that you poisoning. You
Hey,
poisoning. You poisoning. You never know who's listening. You know what I'm saying?
uh-huh.
And you never know who's watching too. And see, that's the
Mm-hmm.
thing, Max. You on point when you say this. It is a big business. You know why?
It
Because they
is big.
capitalize over one of us,
Uh-huh.
or on us killing each other. They capitalize
Yeah.
on us disrespecting our women. You know what I'm saying? And putting it on live and putting it on this and stuff
But you
like
know
that, so
what?
that we can have something to talk about.
This is even worse because they're playing the black men and the black women at the same time. You understand what I'm
Excuse me.
saying? They're exploiting the guys, right? And making them think that because the guys got the money, right? So they making the guys think, right, that they're on their side against black women. So they come out here hounding against black women, right? Man, a lot of these guys don't even believe what the fuck. What I noticed about him, the more he talked, the more I realized he don't even fucking believe what he's saying. He following a script. You understand what I'm saying? And then this dude don't play games, man. This nigga on some, yo, run that cash app, run that cash app. And these zombies, I was watching his chat, right? And they was like, yeah, get him on Supreme, simp, simp, simp. The simp is the money word. That's a money word. Yo, in these red pill,
Look,
manosphere, and all that, simp is a money word, bro.
can I piggyback off of that real quick, Max?
Yeah.
See, I agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, what? Okay, listen, Max. Me and you, and Dame, and Abino. Okay. Let's say we out here, we're working hard, doing everything that we can to provide. Uh, I think the one day you alluded to you coming in, or a man coming in so tired from work and stuff like that, that he's having, because his wife may not be working or something like that, and he's having to do everything and provide and stuff like that, and he's really really tired or whatever, so therefore, he's lacking in that particular area or whatever. So a lot of guys that don't live that life, that ain't a father, that ain't a husband, they can't really relate. So on the outside looking in, Max and Dame and Queen Abada, guess what they looking at? as a simp. But me and Max, in our mind, nigga, you calling me a simp? You know what? Nuh-uh. There's nothing weak about me. Don't get it twisted now. You know, and that's the thing that they putting out there to market off of that too. Like a simp is somebody that's weak or something like that. Man, dog,
Right.
taking care of your business and handling your business and making sure that you provide and protect your household, that ain't no simp.
Nah, and you know what? And they ain't got no respect for married men. They even got some women over there that tripping. He had a woman over there talking about, yo, that old nigga he married, he probably got some young thing on the side, but they ain't got no young thing on the side of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't have no respect for marriage or nothing. These niggas is just waddling around in a cesspool of self hatred, and he making a killing off of that.
Right. But you know what though, Max and Dane
Uh,
and Queen Abinah, guess what? Guess who's gonna take care of that? The universe. The universe
man,
gonna
that's
take care of
wild,
that
man.
because one day Max, he gonna come, here, he gonna be like, damn, I hate to admit it, damn, that nigga Max was right when he gets in the same situation. Because a lot of them niggas that's online, man, they haven't lived life, they haven't even
Nope.
sniffed life.
We had one nigga on here who ain't never had a girlfriend.
See, damn, man, I'd be damned if my son walk in at
But check this out
12,
though,
11 or
Polo.
something. I'm be like, nigga, you better get you a girlfriend.
But check out Polo.
Shoot.
He was 30 years old.
Nah, man.
And the nigga was up here talking crazy about Batman, talking about look at the data. Nigga, what data? Have you ever been with a girl? We peeped him out. Like, dude, you ever been with a woman before? No. No. You never had a girlfriend? No, I never had a girlfriend. Okay, well then there it is. I don't even know what the hell you talking about. You never even been with a woman. How the hell are you 30 years old and you ain't never had a girlfriend?
Man.
How the fuck does that happen? The fuck, you live in a garbage bag? What the fuck, you have not one girlfriend in 30 years? Man, yo.
You know, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. You got it, bro. My bad.
And then the thing about it is, right? These guys, they don't care how hurt these brothers are. Some of these brothers are really fucked up. Cause I was gauging this chat, right? And I'm watching the comments going in the chat, right? Some of these brothers, man, are so emotionally effed up. This red pill stuff is all they got. That's a crying shame. You a man with the ability to take care of your own destiny, and you're so messed up that you got to attach yourself to a movement that's filled with nothing but poison rhetoric. That's actually going to destroy your love life, your life and relationships with women, and turn you into some kind of pedophile or homo or something like that. And they supporting it. I mean, the way that nigga was working his chat blew my. I'm like, this nigga getting money. I mean, every 5 minutes it was like, run that cash app, cash app. And he was reciting them shits out loud. Yo, get the likes up. I'm gonna need y'all to get on that cash app. Okay, simp this, simp that. I'm gonna need y'all to get on. Then he'll talk about some simp shit, right? And then he'll be like this here. Okay, before I roll the video, I'm gonna need y'all to get them likes up. I'm gonna need y'all to get on them cash apps. You know what I'm saying? They send them cash apps, the likes up. Then he plays some of the video. This is an old ass beta male, a beta male, a beta. You get, dude, it's so goddamn fraudulent. And they can't see it. They in the goddamn chat talking about something. Get him, Red. Get him, man, get him. Coming out their pocket with money left and right. I'm like, God damn, man, they keep killing you, man.
Okay, y'all. Hey, well, hold on. They say, okay, if you cheerleading like that, and you up in there got cheerleaders doing that, then they sound like more of the simps than, than anything. You know, but hey, go ahead. Hey, Max, you could, hey, you could call me a simp all day. Look, me and Max will simply whoop your ass. Me and Max will simply put
Yeah,
food
I
on the
don't even.
table. Me and Max will
Yeah,
simply provide for our women. Hey, me and Max will simply put it down in the bedroom.
exactly. I don't even acknowledge that shit. That shit don't bother me. But like that, you niggas are simps. Y'all getting rolled a motherfucking goddamn carpet, man. You know?
Okay. Okay. Max. Whew, signal went out. Let's see if he comes back. Whew. But yeah. Okay, would men rather be simping for women or would men rather be simping for men? Huh. Because Max is calling simp because he loved black women and believe they can't do any wrong. Or he's not calling out do for wrong until the men do right. And they get themselves together. But Red Supreme is simping for black men. He love black men, and he won't call them out on their call them out for doing wrong until black women get it right. I was like, but black women are not the leaders in the community. Black women are not the leaders in their family. That's supposed to be your job. Yeah, yeah. Every black man of every generation is supposed to lead the family, lead the community. Okay, so because y'all, you know, because one generation didn't do a good as job as you think they should have, uh, then show them that you're gonna be better than they are. Don't fall right into the very thing that you complain about them being a part of. How many generation of men are blaming black women for everything? And y'all falling into the very same trap and loop. Black women, black women, black women. You heard it from your fathers. You heard it from your grandfather. Are y'all gonna be the next ones? Are you gonna learn from them, from the brothers who didn't blame women for everything, or didn't blame them for everything that went wrong in their life or the relationship or whatever? You own up to what you do, you know, or didn't do, and you learn from it, and you move forward. You do better. If you can't find the woman that you looking for, that's the right type for you, then you either move to find another one. Maybe in your community, you ain't finding the right woman. Or you're not looking too hard. Are you so busy wasting time critiquing the ones that you ain't getting involved with, have no intention of getting involved with, don't want to get involved with? You're missing the woman you let walk by that you could. Or you treating her like you treat the so-called ain't acting right black women that you're letting her pass you by. Are you putting her so off because you coming at her with an attitude like she's like those other women instead of an individual?
Right. But you know one thing so that they be saying all the time that we are not the people makes black women black baby mothers. Yes, but who are those? And I heard of a program, I don't know who was saying that black women been sleeping with another black men who are married. That's why they have a lot of black women who have babies or who have children without having any father taking care of because they went for somebody's husband. But you know that you have a wife. Why will you go for another woman who don't have a husband? that you just want to make a baby with. And then you leave the baby for her to take care of, then you still blame her for your fault that you're supposed to handle it. And you are not handling, but you leave it. You see, most of the men have to understand that hey, women are not your problems, women are not your fault. You have to sit down and check what is going on with you and some of the things that you can fix it so that you're not going to have a problem with women and blaming them because your grandfather or your great great grandfather never blamed a black woman for anything. Why are you not blaming the men and instead of the men and you blaming the women?
And if you are blaming the man and you see where he did wrong, why are you repeating the same mistakes and stuff like that?
They don't know what they are doing. That's why they're repeating the same mistakes. They have seen their fault. They have seen what is going on that it's not the women's fault, but it's their fault. But just that they don't want to say the truth. They're just going around and playing around the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just want it to be black women's fault. Let's just face it. Okay, you see some of them acting not right. Instead of leaving those alone, or you dated one, you realize she ain't right, telling her, sorry, you're not the right one for me. I don't want a girl who do this, and do that, and step away and let her learn from by you walking away. No, you wasting time telling her she needs to change this, she needs to change that, she needs to change this, and then you lump every other woman with her. If you see a large quantities of women, you might be looking in the wrong place. What places are you looking for them at that you keep running into the same type of woman? And if you go to different places and you keep running to the same type of woman, you got to find out what it is you're doing that's attracting these same type of women. Just like women
Yeah,
gotta see what they're doing.
Okay, my bad. I'm back, y'all.
Hey,
Mhm. Yeah, like I was saying, right? These guys, broken black men, it's a big business, man. And now I'm looking at all of these guys suspect, like the guys in the manosphere, all of the so-called leaders of these movements. They're all charlatans. They don't care nothing about these black men that they claim to care about. They don't care nothing about these dudes. They just there to make money. These cats done found them, a cash cow. They found a way to make money. Kevin Samuels is making money off these broken niggas, as well as making money off of black women. I mean, these guys are killing it right now, man. Because it's a lot of these broken dudes, man. It's a whole, man, it's hundreds of them, man. They jam up in these chat rooms, 300. Some of them it's 1,000 or more. I think the most I've seen in one chat was like 3,000, and I think that was in Kevin Samuels. They had like 3,000 niggas in that chat, man. And then and the thing about it is, if you notice the way they talk to these dudes, right? They talk to them like they fucking patients and shit. Like, do this, do that. If you don't do this, I'm not gonna give you this. If you don't do that, I'm not gonna do this. If you don't do this, I'm gonna shut the stream down. Because they know that these guys need this in order to feel good about themselves. They figured that shit out. They need this poison rhetoric. This poison rhetoric make these guys feel good like a goddamn painkiller. That's why they can talk to them the way they talk to them. Yo, if you don't get the likes up, you don't put no cash app, I'm gonna shut down the stream. They get scared and they start sending cash apps because they don't want this the stream shut down because they need that poison rhetoric because that's their painkiller. That's what makes them feel good about being a loser or being broken or that's their way of getting back at the women. Okay, that so called messed them up. They need that shit. And these guys, they realize that and they exploit the hell out of that, man. I've been watching that now in several chats. Hold on. Am I coming through? Hello?
You coming
Yes,
through.
you
You said,
coming
hold
through.
on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool, Dane. Yeah, and I've been watching this now in several chats. It never dawned on me at first. Now it done finally became clear. When I was in Red Supreme chat, okay, I see what's going on now. And this is going on in every chat, man. And I noticed that they all got the same rhetoric. All these charlatans, they got the same goddamn rhetoric. It's like they following a script. Get these cash apps up. Get these likes up. If you don't, I'm gonna shut down the stream, or I ain't gonna show you the stream. I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say that. They need that shit, bro. If they need to hear that shit. It's like a drug to them, man. And then if you tell them, look, I'm gonna shut the screen down, niggas get scared, man, and start coming out their pocket with cash apps. Man, I don't watch this shit now in several fucking live streams. Motherfucking nigga could be sitting there, nothing going on. All of a sudden he'll come out saying, hey, y'all better get these likes up, and, and start hitting my cash app, or I'm gonna shut the screen down. And motherfuckers start hitting them cash apps, start hitting them likes. They scared to death of the stream being shut down because that's like a painkiller. It's a drug, dog. It's a painkiller for them.
Interesting.
Yeah. They need to hear that. They need to hear that negative shit towards black women because they feel that the women in their life fucked their life up, screwed their life up. Okay, and so this is their way of getting back at those women that screwed their life up, right? So when they hear these guys talking about bed wenches, hoes, strags, and whatever, man, they eat that shit up. That's like a painkiller. Now they feeling good about themselves and they laughing quietly to themselves, right? And then to make sure the money is secure, they let these dudes call in and say crazy shit. Yeah, man, these hoes, these bees, they did this, man. A woman ain't gonna never this. Or, a black woman is a loser. And they let them get that shit off. That's how they secure their money. It's kind of like, having a store, right? And you're selling products. And once you get customers, you want to make sure you take care of them so they'll come back and spend more money, right? That's what the call-in line is for. That's what the panel is for, to make sure your customers keep coming back. I done figured this shit out. Drop the link, Dane.
Okay, see.
Yeah. Know what I'm saying? To make sure the customers keep coming back.
Yeah.
Man, what am I?
More like sounds more like it's a drug issue than a grocery store.
Yeah, man, they are emotional drug dealers. These guys are emotional drug. A lot of these dudes are suffering from emotional problems, right? And some of them just got a really bad mentality. And they play up to all of that. Now, some of them, right, let guys go too far, but some of them keep it like when they start talking about killing black women, they'll throw them off, because that messes up what they're trying to do. But they'll let them go as far as, but not that far. They'll let them say that black women ain't shit or whatever. Okay, some of them will even say will let them say that black women need to die. Okay, these guys who are really fucking broken, man. And these are the type of guys that actually need professional help. And they don't care. Like I was talking to Alan Roger Curry on RBR's show when I told him about these young boys doing all this crazy shit, and he's still trying to teach them how to date girls. He said He ain't got nothing to do to that, and he don't do with that, and he don't contribute to that. But you know that these niggas are fucked up, and you still teaching them how to go and get girls so they can fuck some girl's life up. They don't care. These niggas are some of the worst dudes out there. They are emotional drug pushers. They sell emotional drugs. This fucking poisonous rhetoric towards black women is nothing but an emotional painkiller. That's all it is. And it's lucrative. It's lucrative. They are emotional drug dealers. These guys don't even give a fuck about they don't care nothing about no damn red pill. They don't give a fuck about none of that. That's why, that's why they keep having new niggas pop up all the time. Because these hustlers realize, hey man, I can get money here. And they go and study the rhetoric, right? They see, they got a channel. Black women ain't shit. Black women are overweight. Black women having babies out of wedlock. Black women, simp this, simp that. Next thing you know, you got 1,000 motherfuckers in this chat. And now you on some, hey, get them likes up. Get them cash apps up, or I'll shut the screen down. And they start coming out their pocket with, I watched this over and over now. It's a set script that they use. And I'm looking at the dudes in the chat. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with these niggas? These are some of the worst niggas out there. The shit they be saying in these chats. These dudes need these guys to talk crazy to black women so they can feel good about themselves. Like I said, it is an emotional painkiller for these guys. That's why they get frightened when the host threatens to shut down the stream if they're not doing what he wants them to do. And I'm saying, man, this is heartbreaking, man. That we got a lot of black men in this kind of mental and emotional state. That their only fucking recourse and their only goddamn way to get some help is to listen to these niggas to feel good about themselves. Rather than going out and getting some professional help, they go to these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Attach themselves to these niggas and get addicted to those emotional painkillers.
And you know what is worse is when they stay online and this feeds into their subconscious mind. And then they go out and then they start dating or approaching women with these same talking points.
Mm-hmm. That's why every black woman in their eyes is this particular woman instead of being an individual.
Right, and Princess Z is 100% correct. These dudes are dangerous towards black women. Black men who are in their right state of mind, y'all need to start paying attention to this, man. These dudes are dangerous. They dangerous to your women. They dangerous around your daughters. Huh?
I was gonna say this. I was gonna say this. I mean, we've all had problems with different people. You know what I'm saying? And different individuals. And in this case, when we're talking about these guys that you're referring to, Mac, and everybody on the panel, a lot of these guys probably ran into problems with relationships with the black woman. Me, I've had numerous of problems with my sisters in relationship, but hey, Max and Dame and Miss Charlene and I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up on my queen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna use that as a catalyst to put every single woman in that same category or anything. And I certainly didn't do that, especially with my wife or anything, because I knew, okay, that hey, there was past transgressions and trials and tribulations that I went through or whatever with certain women or whatever. But that shouldn't that's unfair for me to put that to her. And a lot of these guys they do that.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man, it's bad, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nothing like this, man. This is sad.
I don't even like
I
around my way.
feel. I'll be honest with you, man. I feel sorry for a lot of them, man. They're smoked, man. Their mind is gone. Their mind is gone, man. This is all they got. And these so-called leaders, they don't care. They have no. They don't give a damn about. They don't care nothing about these dudes.
A lot of these guys, man. A lot of these guys, Max. A lot of these guys. I'm not saying all of them, but some of these guys, man, got real low self-esteem. Some of these guys are on drugs, and I'm not talking about just no simple weed and Hennessy. You know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
Dane?
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Charlene, I'm talking about some popping some pills and some real hard, some hard drugs and stuff like that, that where you could feel the after effects months, years down the line. Some of these guys are addicted to porn. Some of these guys got addictive personalities or whatever, and they need an outlet, and they need somebody to reach and grab because they don't know how to do anything themselves. Like if I see Charlene on the street or something like that, and let's say I'm young, shoot, my one of my uncles like Max or what I'm saying, one of my big brothers or something, they gonna be like, man, go talk to her. You know what I'm saying? This is what you do, man. That's a black woman. But they don't have that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have somebody
Hmm.
to coach them properly. They go to these guys on the internet that man, they lives is worse than yours.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You know what they tell them? They be telling them if you treat them bad, they'll come back to you. If you be really bad to them, that's when they start talking to you.
Yeah, he pretty much said that yesterday when he said, if you hold them accountable, they will listen to you. I'm like, well, how do you hold them accountable? Where does that even look like? What do you mean, hold them accountable? Like, you can't hold nobody accountable. Your shit fucked up. So, how you holding somebody else accountable? They don't see it that way. They see it that it's the black woman's fault. And these dudes, they eat that shit up, man. And it was sad, man. I was watching his chat. I'm like, wow. I started feeling bad for a couple of people in there. I mean, it's really sad, man. These guys don't have no life. Their mentality is busted, man.
Uh, uh,
The emotions is busted.
I don't feel sorry for none of them, Max. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what you're doing. You on here. You know what you're looking at. The eyes are the window to the soul. You know what you're doing, and more every day. What are you putting into your soul? And more, what are you outpouring? You outpouring that money to evil. Where if one of my
Hmm.
sisters on instead of one of my sisters on the panel, oh hey Polo, we got a salon. Hey, sure. What's your cash up? Hey Max. Hey Max,
Hmm.
you trying to do this? You trying to build that? Hey, here I'm gonna put money into that. I ain't gonna put money into no
Hmm.
bullshit where I'm being my brain is being fertilized with something to damage myself. You fucking
Yeah,
crazy?
man. Something's gonna turn your heart and your soul black. And these guys don't even care, man. They don't even take this out. These dudes are reckless. These red pill leaders and stuff. They're reckless because they're playing with fire. They don't know how crazy these guys are. Like Sergeant Willie P, right? Anybody remember him? He had so much hatred for women that one of the guys who followed him actually went out and murdered a black woman.
Oh wow.
And they
Or
tied it and yeah, and they tied it back to Sergeant Willie P. Her name was Asia McGowan. Y'all can look that up right now. Asia
Whoa.
McGowan. Yeah. One of the that's why Sergeant Willie P ain't on social media no more.
Mm-mm.
They tied all that shit to him. He has so much hatred for black women that somebody who followed him actually went out and murdered a black woman. That's why this shit is dangerous, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
These red pill guys are dangerous. These manfield guys are dangerous. One dude already went. He tortured this woman. He murdered her. He brutally murdered this black woman. He was a Sergeant Willie P. follower.
Wait a minute. What you mean he's still online talking about black women? Are we
I didn't
talking
say
about?
that.
No. Princess Z. Uh.
Nah, Sergeant Willie P. gone, Princess C. He got smoked out of here. I think he got banned for life or something.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, he
I thought
gone,
she
yeah.
was saying
That's
he was still
scary.
on there.
Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry, Princess Z. I thought she was saying he was still on there talking about.
nah. Once they made the connection that the guy was his follower, and Sergeant Willie P. used to incite violence. Again, I mean, he hated black women to the 10th power. He was an absolute devil. He was a devil, and he incited violence towards black women. And he had a huge following. He was on there talking about slit their throat, beat that bitch head in. Excuse my French, ladies, because what he said was graphic. Beat her head or knock her eyeballs out.
Oh.
Pull her baby, pull the baby out of her stomach,
Oh.
and, and, and cut the and cut the umbilical cord off and choke her with it.
Nah,
Oh.
man.
Yeah,
My
yeah. I can
goodness.
go.
That's
Yeah,
too
yeah. I
much.
mean,
That's too much.
that
Stop,
dude.
man.
Wait. This was on YouTube?
Yes,
He
Oh,
didn't get
hell
banned.
nah.
Nobody reported
this
it.
dude. This
Hell
dude
nah.
was a. This dude was a super A class piece of human waste. He was a waste of life. And he actually had dudes. He had a huge following.
Uh,
And one of his followers went out and murdered in cold blood and brutally murdered a young sister named Asia McGowan. Y'all can look that shit up. Hey, Dave, pull up Sergeant. Do me a favor, Dan. Go online right now. Pull up Sergeant Willie P. and Asia McGowan. This dude actually went out talking to Sergeant Willie P. Said he was gonna go kill him a black bitch, and went out and
I
did
got
it.
I got a nickname for Dame, Data Dame. 'Cause
Uh huh.
she got all the data. She
Yeah, man, that's fine.
Data Dame.
Yeah, I be
But
tripping, man, because people be sleeping on her. They don't know how highly intelligent she is.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? Because
I
she's so
wanted
laid back.
I wanted
But
to
trust me.
piggyback
Uh huh.
on what Polo said. How I used to like kind of feel sorry for these guys, but after like one time like dating this guy and he had $10,000 one week and he blew it in 2 or 3 days. I was just
Hmm.
like, oh no,
What?
I'm good.
I don't feel sorry for none of them, Charlotte, man. If any of them, man, and like I was telling Max yesterday, I like not the men of our family, and I'm sure Max do this too. If we find out that any of our men are mistreating any of the women, because we got some, unfortunately, we got some men in our family that they date out of their race. There's like a couple of them, but either way, we still don't. In any woman, we don't want you to mistreat them, but especially our sisters. But if you start to fly any type of way, or any of that, we gonna check them immediately, right at the door. We're gonna be like, nah, man, we don't allow that here. That's just the way that we rock. You a reflection of our family.
But I can't believe that. Like he killed a black woman. And that's
Yes.
scary because it's like scary. Nobody wants to date online anymore. You don't know these crazy
This
people.
is how.
They switch on you after
But
you don't give them their way. They get mad.
this is how dangerous this shit is, and people don't realize how dangerous this is. The rhetoric that they spew is absolutely dangerous. These guys are crazy. They're already socially awkward and messed up. It don't take much to push them over the edge. And then when they get with a group, right? That when they get with a group that accepts their ideas about women, then it gives them courage to continue to think that way, and then it starts to evolve into something even worse. Let me tell you something else, right? There was I think it was called. Hey, Dane, what was that service that they shut down that was so goddamn vile that the FCC shut it down? What
Uh,
was it
uh,
called?
I think it was Black Avenger.
Yeah, Black Avenger. Check this out. Black Avenger was a black owned, supposed to be an alternative to YouTube, right? Guys like Obsidian had a page over there. A lot of black people had a page over there, right? Let me tell y'all something. Black Avenger was so goddamn vile. The FCC came in and shut it down. You got to be really bad for the FCC to come in and cut you down. Okay? That's the equivalent of Sodom and Gomorrah. When I went on there to see what was going on, all I saw was kill this bee, kill this bee, eat her eyeballs, snatch her tongue out, hit her in the face with a bowling ball. I mean, they went kill the baby too, kill that mother, kill the baby too, kill her seed, kill her womb. I mean, these dudes were straight demons.
Savage.
They were demons. You couldn't even find English on there. All you saw, all you read was kill that hoe, beat her to death, choke the life out of her, watch her eyeballs roll back up in her head. I mean, it was just nothing but malice, hatred. I mean, like, it was turned up. And if you wasn't on there talking about killing black babies and women, they kicked you out of their rooms or off their channels. Their channels was filled with dudes just talking about killing black women. And your man Obsidian was over there. Obsidian had a channel over there. But he got out just in time before the FCC came down with the hammer because everybody on there got banned for life. He just escaped a lifetime ban on social media, period. He got out of there just in time.
He should have got banned too.
No, Obsidian is smart, man. He got out just in time. He was smart enough to realize, okay, something getting ready to happen. He got out just as soon as he got out, the FCC lowered the boom. And everybody got banned for life. They can't come on no social media. They got banned for life. Once the FCC you ain't getting on nothing. You ain't getting
Yeah,
no email.
that's that's federal.
You can't. I don't even think you can get data on your phone.
You can't
If
open.
the FCC yeah, you can't
You
even get
can't.
a
You
uh huh.
can't open up no. Yeah, you can't open up no business concerning the
Yeah,
FCC.
yeah. Once they ban you,
None of that shit.
it's a wrap, yo. I think the only data you're allowed to get, you can just look at the internet, but you can't create no pages. They won't let you do it. You can't do nothing. You know. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to YouTube, you can't go to Twitter, you can't go to none of the social media sites.
Hmm. Hey
You know what I'm
Mac,
saying?
they gonna have your ass like enemy of the state and shit.
Yeah, man, you done. You done. The FCC came in and whacked all them dudes, man. Gave them all lifetime bans.
That's good.
And rightfully so. They should have been in jail for that shit.
Okay.
Under the jail.
I found it. I was just spelling the name wrong.
Okay,
Okay.
put it on the screen. Put it on the screen, y'all.
Oh, okay. Okay. You want me to do that? Let's cover our
Yeah.
bases. All right. This channel may contain content not authorized for use by its owner. However, according to Section 107 of the Copyright Act of the United States, the fair use, I repeat, the fair use of copyrighted work for purposes such as criticism, definitely, comments, assuredly, news report, only for those who don't know, teaching, definitely, scholarship or research is not infringement of copyright. Now, there's no videos because, well,
Just read a little bit of just read a little bit of it, Dan. I want to show you how dangerous this shit is. These guys don't know they're playing with fire.
all
You
right.
know,
This is the
it could
young
be.
lady and the guy who
Mm-hmm.
killed her.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, so pretty, and the guy looks so young.
Now,
Uh-huh.
Sergeant, see how they connect the Sergeant? That's Sergeant Willie P. You see the stripes? See the chevron? That's Sergeant Willie P.
Okay.
That's his trademark.
Hmm.
Was he really in the? Or did he really serve?
I believe he did. Yeah.
Man, that's sad, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was in Dearborn, Michigan, April
Yeah.
10th, 2009. And of course, as you said, there's no video available. Okay. A young girl who was just enjoying life. I think I heard about this. Asian McGowan was
Yeah.
student of art and was just starting to get her YouTube legs when her life was cut short by a man suffering from mental illness, no mental issues, by the name of Anthony Tony Powell. The two attended school together, and fate would bring this one person to have an obsession with the other and have it end in the death of both. Powell, who was 28, was an atheist who frequently discussed not only his position on religion, but also talked about hearing voices and several open signs of mental disturbance. The thing about all of this is how the main thing this should have bring out would be mental health in America, especially the black community. No, the issue that is being brought up most is a YouTuber by the name of Sergeant Willie Pete. Willie Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Pete. People had literally tried to make this girl's death a result of what another YouTuber spoke about when it comes to black women and not the mind state of the man who did the killing. But
Uh-huh.
that goes to what you were saying, Matt. You don't know what the mindset of the people who are listening to. So you gotta be careful what you're saying.
Oh.
Now, people have not only
Yeah.
crossed that line and blame a YouTuber, but they are now using this deceased girl's name to attack me as well. Wait a minute. What makes this even more sick is that no one has ever been harmed due to my videos, yet I am being constantly threatened by YouTubers who stalk and harass my family and friends simply because my affiliation of the affiliation with me. The main issue with all of this is the stalking issue because you break down the whole Asian McGowan issue for what it is. It was one YouTuber becoming fascinated with another, which is exactly what is going on with Tyrone Thompson and the things he is doing to me. Dude is taking the name of this poor girl and smearing it just so he can feel like he has more high ground and at the same time slander Sergeant Willie Pete like so many others have done. This guy is a piece of crap and I wouldn't trust him with anything. The people bring up this girl name in an effort to prove their bad deeds or scum, period. Okay, let's see. I should have read that part. Okay, let's see. All right, the bodies of Asia McGowan, 20, and Anthony Powell, 28, were discovered inside a classroom at Henry Ford Community College building after police responded to an emergency call of an assault, and shortly afterwards reports of shots being fired on campus, said Dearborn Deputy Police Chief Greg Britton. As officers entered the McKenzie Fine Arts Center, they heard another gunshot. Howard apparently used a shotgun to kill McGowan and himself. They took at least one class together, a theater course that that had met early. They had met early in the day. Brighton said police did not believe anyone else was in the room at the time of the shooting. The 17,000 student commuter school sent alerts through an email and cell phone system and locked down the campus. Um, Says Marjorie Swan, Henry Ford's vice president controller. Nothing like this had ever had nothing like this has ever occurred on campus. The lockdown later was lifted, but classes for the rest of the day was canceled, as were Saturday classes. The shooting happened on Good Friday, and at the campus wasn't as busy as usual based on how the parking lot were. Okay, hold on. I'm getting y'all back in there. Our hearts go out to the family and friends of the young woman who lost her life today. Truan McGowan said his daughter was beautiful and inspired actress and dancer who had planned to try out for the Fox television competition So You Think You Can Dance. So her father, so a father lost his daughter that day. A caller took phone
Phil
number.
Negro was asking,
Mhm.
what's the date on the article? It happened a while ago too, because Sergeant Willie P was a while back. I mean, he was here when I first got to YouTube when I was on the conscious community side. He was here.
Okay. All right. This was April 10th, 2009.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
this letter
Yeah.
was written by Tony Sarda My Mayada.
Tony.
So
Who?
you Tommy Salter.
Tommy Sotomayor.
Oh,
Uh,
Sotomayor. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Nah,
Tommy
don't
Sotomayor.
read nothing he wrote.
it's too late. I saw that. I didn't
All
see
right,
the.
get that off the cause he don't like black women either. So he gonna paint it in a way to where it makes the black woman looks bad.
Mhm.
I knew something was fishy when he said that what they're doing to Sergeant Willie P is what they doing to him. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Yeah, yeah, that's Tommy's mo. Nah, but anyway, he got some of it right anyway, because the article is real. But anyway, get it off the screen anyway, Dan.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all, Sergeant Willie P. I don't know if you can find his content anymore. They wiped his channels out.
Mhm.
Okay, so they're all gone. I got a whiff of this dude when I first came to YouTube, and let me tell you something. That dude was atrocious. Okay, when I got here, man, I couldn't. I was like, "What the hell is this?" You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know he was black. I thought he was some white supremacist dude. Seriously, because this is my first time on YouTube. You know, so I thought he was a white supremacist. I'm like, damn, they let the KKK up here and whatnot. So I dismissed it and kept it moving. I thought he was a goddamn fucking KKK member. He bad, yo. It was bad, man. The hatred for black women. It's unfortunately it's lucrative for these guys, and they don't care, man. They don't care what they're doing to their race. They don't care what they're doing to people. These guys are dangerous, and that's why we have to fight them because they're dangerous. They can create monsters like the one you just heard about that go out and kill women. You know, I think somebody killed somebody and tried to connect themselves to Tommy, right? No, yeah, um, no, Professor Griff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know. So that's why we fight against this. It's not a game, y'all. We fighting for real. Guys like me, Chaz, a couple of dudes, we fighting for real, y'all. It may look like entertainment, to y'all, but make no mistake, this is a real fight. We're trying to prevent what you just read, what you just heard Dame read. We're trying to prevent that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Coach Greg, somebody killed. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Somebody attached to Coach Greg killed his wife. This is what we're trying. This is what me, guys like me, Taz, are trying to stop. This is what we're fighting against. Okay, y'all think it's entertainment, man. We fighting for real, y'all. Dame would tell you, I'm dead serious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not up here playing. I'm trying to defend black. I'm trying to do my part to defend black women. I'm trying to get after these guys. I'm trying to teach it because I can't, physically I can't be everywhere. But I'm trying to train the mind of some young brothers that they can get out here and start protecting our women. So I told you, I come from the time where the black woman couldn't even go anywhere by themselves. They always had male chaperones in tow for protection. That's the way it always was when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? We need to get back to that. We need to get back to that. We need to start getting back to going to the stores with our women. When our women are going out, we need to be with them. We need to make sure that there's a male or a couple of males that are with them that can handle shit. In case shit get down. You know what I'm saying? She needs to have emergency numbers on her at all times. Okay? You gotta understand something. She's the prize, man. She's the precious. She is your life. She is your family. Without her, you can't make a family, man. This is what I keep trying to tell these guys, man. Without a black woman, you can't make a family. You can't have a son. You can't have a daughter. You can't have a legacy. You can't advance your bloodline. Nothing. She is the prize. You understand? And then when you have a piece of shit, like Kevin Shane was talking about making a baby, giving birth to a baby don't make you special. Okay? Any dog can shit out a litter of mutts. All it means is that your womb work. That's some disrespectful shit. I'm telling you right now, he ain't gonna say no shit like that around no real niggas. Trust me when I tell you. He can get that shit offline, I guarantee you. He will never say no shit like that out in public around no real niggas. Okay? He'll get his teeth knocked out his mouth. And I'm putting it light, and that's a light. Okay? And so I try to tell you, this guy said love is the key, right? Oh no. I say love is the key, right? These guys use stuff about celebrities. Well, look at Will Smith, right? He loved Jada. Well, did he? They had an open marriage. He's sleeping with people. She's sleeping with people.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. And now you're mad because she slept with somebody that was younger than you and had a better body than you? That's your damn fault.
Yeah, you did the same thing. You did it first.
How the fuck you gonna sit and talking about something? Let's have an open marriage. We want to see other people. And she got some young stud to come up in there and blow her back out. Now you got a problem. Oh, she don't love me. Why now? You didn't have no problem with it before.
Speak on it. That's it.
I had already said that, man. Like I was like, man, I don't feel sorry for Will.
No. I feel sorry for him. He the one, isn't it?
And I'm not gonna call Jada no names because I mean,
no.
shoot, she didn't do nothing wrong. You gave it a green light.
Right, she following the leader. Her husband say, "Hey, I want an open marriage." She doing what her husband want. She following the leader. And this nigga reneging on the deal. Like, wait, what you upset about? Man, you slept with some young nigga. And you never told her she couldn't sleep with young niggas? You said y'all want to see other people. So y'all seeing other people. And she found some young stud nigga with a better body than you. And he put it down. That's your fault. You dumbass nigga. You don't let no man sleep with your wife.
She, she wanted a young lion.
Yeah, she got a taste of that young thing. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, yo. Let me tell y'all something. It's different for a woman to get hit by a young, strappy, strong nigga that can push that pipe. Y'all, yo, man, women, yo, I'm telling you, women react differently, bro. They react differently, especially when they older and they get that young energy coming in. Man, you got a problem. You should never, ever, consent to a man having sex with your wife.
Matt's like,
Um,
ever.
yeah. Dude come in there, like my man Eddie Murphy said, Dexter St. Jock. Nigga come in there throwing it over the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Man, you better keep Dexter St. Jock away from your woman, especially if she's older. Okay? Because he's been used to you for years. He come in with some new shit, with some energy. Nigga, you got problems.
And then they bold about it too. That's the thing that gets me
Yeah.
too, Mac. They are doing red table talk with the children and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, they just got it all up, man. It's all a mess, man. Like that,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
all a
man.
mess.
That's talking about and these red pill and all these things. See, Jada loves. She did him. How the fuck she did him wrong? He the one that set that shit up. These dudes are always leaving out. They're always leaving shit out. Hold on.
The intricate part of the detail.
Yeah, yeah, and be like, yeah, you the one that came into, you know, you know, I'm attracted to other women. I want to get with them. And I understand you want to break up, but if you open to it, you can have an open marriage. We know about what each other want and stuff like that, and if we're able to get it, we go ahead. As long as we're being honest with each other. Okay, so she said okay. And now that she dealt with some young dude, and the
Hmm.
dude had the audacity to put it in your face, you all mad about it. Entanglement. You started the first string of the entanglement.
And see, Dame, I didn't like the fact because they were, just you should have read some of the stuff online they were saying about Jada, and they get mad at me because I'm like going to bat for Jada because I'm like she didn't do nothing wrong. Like I'm okay, like and morally, okay, if you depending on what you how you believe, okay, you
Hmm.
might look at it wrong, but they already had an understanding and stuff. So you can't call her no thought or you can't call her no hoe or nothing like that because we're okay, if you're gonna call her a hoe, you gotta call Willa just as big as a hoe and just as wrong for the situation because he initiated like Max said.
Yeah, yeah. And from what I heard, some of the situation he watched. Not only did he know, he watched.
Yeah, that ain't he ain't from Louisiana, dang August. I
Now,
think.
Will is from Philadelphia. Jada's from
Uh-huh.
Baltimore.
No, I'm talking about August.
Oh yeah, I'm from Louisiana.
Yeah, yeah, he from there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got the rainbow of the black people spectrum in Louisiana. Yeah, we supposedly got voodoo or hoodoo, but I only heard about that from New
Yeah.
Orleans.
But see
We
that
got good cooking.
everybody ain't even like that over there though. You know,
Yeah,
Miss Dame. I
No.
hate when they stereotype Louisiana like that though.
yeah. It's like, ooh, you know voodoo? No, I know.
Yeah, I can't
I
stand
heard
that
about
man.
it, and I know some of the things they do protect themselves.
Mm.
Yeah, but where Jada ain't no man. She ain't no thought nothing like that, man. She did what a lot of couples. It's just that they out in the open about it. A lot of marriages are going through that sort of thing right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of stuff is initiated by men. Threesomes, backdooring. Um, um, let me see. This one is very rare, but I have heard of a dude asking this girl to sleep with his friend. Just got out of prison. I said that's a setup. He's gonna cry foul that he wasn't serious, and he's gonna use an excuse to break up with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But because she wants to please her man and she wants to keep him, she goes for the open marriage. And she probably started going with these other men to make him jealous. Nah, he can't be serious about us
Eh,
having an open marriage. Let's see how he reacts when I'm with this man or that man. No reaction. So she's like, "Oh, forget it." Then when he's hanging around with this young woman, and he seemed to develop in a relationship with her, she kind of give up. So she's taking care of this young man who is sick, you know, and he's looking at her like the goddess and the jewel she is. And when he makes a move on her, she went with it. Or did she? Yeah. So
and that right there, it was kind of it was a blossom type of thing. So I mean, that was kind of like, hey, they fell for each other. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, no wham bam, thank you ma'am type of thing.
well, she said it was an entanglement
And
because
then they want to
he
get
had no idea what kind of relationship she had with her husband. So he's thinking, okay, she loves me. He ain't doing all right. He's cheating on her. Let's see, like I'm gonna come, say since you ain't interested in her, I'm getting your permission and you're okay to take her away. Got entangled, ha 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 ha.
and then they want to criticize. See, this is another thing, Dan, and
Hmm.
everybody on the panel. They criticize Erica Badu, talking about, oh yeah, because Erica Badu getting married to a 27-year-old, supposedly, or engaged or something like that.
She what?
She
Wait, wait,
fit.
wait.
She
You kind of
50 or whatever.
okay. You kind of went down. I couldn't make out what you were saying towards the
Nah,
end.
she Erica Badu with a 27-year-old dude now, and they
Okay,
criticizing her, and I'm
okay,
like, okay, so uh,
yeah.
let her live
That's
a
her
life,
business.
man. Like, oh, but
Yeah,
no, she should be doing this or she should be doing that,
uh,
nigga, you don't know how you gonna feel when you get that age.
yeah. It's the clear double standard. Oh yeah, men, younger women.
Yeah,
Always the way it's always been. And then you get a woman with a younger man, a man half her age. In fact, some people say that kind of fits better. But hey, if
What
you,
I don't what I
mm-hmm,
don't understand is
mm-hmm.
why these guys think that they can talk about who black women are having sex with. Like I noticed when I was going out with Supreme, right? Very, very into black women being promiscuous. Okay, black men aren't promiscuous. Okay, you're talking about dudes having multiple baby mamas. And then you had the nerve to say 25% got all of these black women pregnant. What kind of I mean, wouldn't that be seriously promiscuous?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. If
Just say
25%, if 25% of black men got 77% of black women pregnant, right, which is a ridiculous number, then that would mean that they're like super promiscuous. Wouldn't that be? Wouldn't that be safe to say?
Yeah.
All right. So why aren't you on the black men talking about? Oh, you niggas are being too promiscuous. Why are you after the black woman about it? I don't get it.
Oh, it comes into the virgin whole psychology. Women are not supposed to be this. Women are not supposed to be that. You know.
Yeah. See, that's that do as I say, not as I do shit. Nigga, y'all don't have no room to talk like that to nobody. Y'all don't even have no y'all don't even have no infrastructure or anything to even teach your damn kids in. Okay? Y'all ain't got shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't sit up there and talk like that to nobody, man. You crazy. Okay? How are you demanding stuff from her? You ain't built nothing. You don't have nothing established. You ain't doing shit. Fuck out of here. And all you guys do is sit up on YouTube hollering and screaming. That don't mean that you guys don't even have any power, man. You don't have any power. You don't have any power. You don't have a pot to piss in, nor a window to throw it out. You don't do shit. You don't produce nothing. Okay? Don't produce shit. So how you gonna sit up there and tell a woman, right, that you ain't providing for, you ain't even protect. There's another thing, right? Y'all sit, okay, here's what really gets it for me. Y'all got all these live streams going talking about the black woman, but you don't provide her any protection. You don't do anything for her. You don't provide her any protection. You don't provide anything for her. And you should have been talking about you refuse to fix broken people in the community. So you've detached yourself from the community. You don't do anything for the black woman. So what makes you think you have the authority to talk about her? You don't even do anything for her. Okay? You guys do nothing for black women, but sit up here and embarrass the rest of us by acting like crybabies online in front of the rest of the damn world. And because you guys are doing it, they think we all weak. I don't get it. What gives you the authority to talk about black women when you don't do anything for them? Again, let's run it down the gauntlet. You don't protect, you don't provide, you don't love them, you don't take them nowhere, you don't buy them nothing, you don't do anything. You don't even take care of your kids, many of you. So what makes you think you can get up anywhere and run your mouth about them? You're not even involved in their lives. Somebody make that make sense to me. You okay there, old lady?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody make that make sense to me. Okay? Excuse me, man. I got stuffy nose. It's winter time. It's actually snowing out here in Michigan right now. I hope it ain't gonna be snowing in Indiana. I gotta go to the shop in the morning. But yeah, and so you don't have, like I said, you have no interaction. And as a matter of fact, y'all don't even want to be with black women. So what you talking about him for? You don't even want to be with him. If you don't want to be with him and you don't like him, why are you wasting your time talking about him? I would never get up here and waste my time talking about people I don't like unless they're doing something crazy to me or to somebody I love. And in this case, these dudes are doing something to somebody I love. They are attacking black women. Black women are somebody that I love. If they wasn't attacking black women, I wouldn't be saying shit. And then check this out, right? The Donovan Sharp character is even worse because he glorifies white women. So his whole sense of culture and ethnicity is all messed up. It's all messed up. You can't, okay, be worshiping white women and got the standard of beauty as white women all over your website, all over your show, and then come up here talking about you're a black man. That doesn't work. We say if you want to know if a guy is black, if you want to know if a guy, here's the test, y'all. If you want to know if a man is really black, look at who he's married to. That'll tell you right there. Okay? Who he's married to will tell you if he's black or not. Okay? That'll tell you. Dang. And hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Right. And not only that, but who he's married to will tell you the kind of mentality he has and the kind of stance he's going to take. So if he's married to an Asian woman, right, he's going to have that, hey, man, I'm married to a woman I love. You know, it ain't about this. It ain't about that. You know, it's just this and that. If they're married to non-black women, it's about who they love. I love this woman. My heart fell in love with this woman, this, that, you know. But who they married to will tell you who they are. Did we drop the link there?
Yeah, let
What happened to
me.
Rozzy? Gangsta chat thing. What's going on in the chat?
Okay. Okay. So, yep. Teddy Riley's voice. Let me see. Talk about black women get their bills paid. Let me see. Are they talking about what the minister be talking about? He says you making content based on him. Okay, well, you put Cynthia
Who?
G handle all in your videos,
Wait a minute. Who said that?
Hassan. He's saying you make contents based on him. Okay. Well, you put Cynthia G handle all in your videos.
Wait a minute. What?
Red Supreme is saying you're making content based on him.
Oh, he's in the
So
chat?
no, this is Hassan saying this. Hassan is saying
He ready.
Hassan is
Yeah.
saying Red
I
Supreme.
tell you what, if he come up here again, man, the gloves are off, man. He ain't getting no closed link.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. You kept it PG-13, man. I was ready for it.
Yeah. Nah, I wanted, but you know why I
You
did
kept
that,
you kept
Polo?
your
I
cool,
wanted,
man. You kept your cool,
yeah,
man.
you know what I tried to do, man? I tried to be an elder reaching out to a young brother to see if
Yeah.
we can talk and have a reasonable discussion and see if we can find some common ground. Because at the end of the day, we're all black, okay? So as an elder, I reached out, okay, let me talk to the young brother, okay? See if we can have a dialogue, see if we can reach some kind of common ground. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather work it out with my brothers than to fight them. You see what I'm saying? Because we
Mm-hmm.
all we got. But apparently, you don't want to get it like that. So, okay, then it is what it is. Because one way or the other, you guys are going to get up out of here. We're going to run you guys up out of here one way or the other. Okay? Because we can't have you guys poisoning the minds of young people, and then you got some dude in your chat, maybe more than one, that are already half crazy, and it's easy to get them triggered, and they go out and start killing black women. We can't have that. We can't have another Asia McGowan. You know, we got to start fighting against that. Yeah, then engage the chat.
Oh, okay. All right. So okay, let me get back up there. Okay, and Hassan saying before that, how did 25% of black men make 70% of black women single mothers? Question mark beats me.
Yeah, all of those 25%, those are all Pookies and Ray Rays.
Yeah, I guess they went to how many percentage of Pookies and Ray Rays, and what
At
system
least,
they get that from?
at least they raised their number to a more reasonable number because before they had the 25%, they were saying it was only two dudes doing all that.
I guess because we made so much fun about uh,
Yeah,
uh, Pookie and
yeah,
Ray
Pookie,
Ray.
Pookie and Ray Ray. Yeah, only two dudes was getting all these women pregnant. Pookie and Ray Ray.
Yeah, then we start making they talk about, no, these dudes are lying on us. They trying to blame it all on us. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's them. They the ones producing the baby mama. How I'm gonna be on one end of the country and all of a sudden be on the other end of the country to make these women pregnant?
Hey,
I'm
check this out.
tired. After the first 10,000, I have nothing left to give a million, or in this case, about 11 million.
Hey, they said, hey man, they was saying Kevin Samuels stole the red pill style off of them.
Well, I never thought Ray Pill was gay, but hey, I don't know all of them. Not to
Now I get it,
mention,
man. You see, you know what it is, man. Why I couldn't figure it out. I've been looking for logic. Like, okay, this don't make any sense. Why are we doing this? Now I get it. YouTube politics, man. They're going after the money. This is what sells. It's kind of like, controversy sells. This is what sells. Talking crazy about black women sells.
I think that's
And
why the
then,
Civil War started.
huh?
That's why I think the YouTube Manosphere Civil War started.
Yeah, yeah. And you got guys. Not everybody think like that. All guys don't think like that. And you got these guys who don't think like that. I want it like this. Look, man, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to do that. That's a problem with them. Some of them are getting their channel struck because they try to put out good content about black women. You get a shadow ban because they trying to put out good content about women. You know, but
Or
these guys that talk all this shit, they don't get shadow banned. They get all their notifications, damn near all their notifications sent out. You know,
yeah, yeah.
Like
They
it's
could
like
the
his ass
Manosphere
backwards.
kicked Pookie and Ray Ray
yeah.
out of the Manosphere. Then they went after the Jarline dudes. Yeah, it was the
Wait a minute.
educated lame and the Jarline dudes for a
Wait a
long
minute.
while.
They kicked. Wait a minute. They kicked Pookie and Ray Ray out of the Manosphere. I didn't know Pookie and Ray Ray was in the Manosphere.
Yeah, they had some grievances too. And then next thing you
Wow.
know, I came in and there was a war between the Manosphere and Pookie and Ray Ray.
So what? I wonder what that conversation was like. Did they ask Pookie and Ray Ray, "Why y'all getting all these black women pregnant? So you
Yeah.
making us all
Oh
look
no,
bad?"
this is what was going on. They said, I refuse to pay for take care of Pookie and Ray Ray kids. My taxes shouldn't be going to take care of your kids. You need to raise your kids. Stuff like that. Or I'm not gonna be a daddy to your children. Like that. You need to come and raise your children. I just wanted their mother. I
You
ain't
ain't gonna
wanted
be a
your
daddy.
kids.
You're
I
not being a
refuse to be
daddy
a
to their own
stepdaddy.
children.
Yeah, I refuse to be stepdaddy to the kids.
Yeah, they're not being a daddy to their own children.
Uh-huh. So they threw Pookie and Ray Ray under the bus and made them the scapegoat of all single baby fatherhood. Then, almost a year later, they was the educated lame and the jarline niggers, dudes, nagas, the jarline nagas. Um, yeah, that because the jarline supposedly did not have any trouble with women, and that wasn't their issue with black women that they
Mm-hmm.
couldn't get it, but the educated dudes were jealous because they couldn't get any women, or they couldn't get the women they wanted. But the jawline dudes, they didn't even have to try, and they could get all kind of women. In fact, they're turning down women and stuff like that. You know,
The jawline
that's what they
dudes,
were
huh?
calling them. That's what they were calling the jawline, the good looking dudes, the dudes that were in shape, had a nice, look to them and stuff like that, that attract the women. And then plus they know how to talk. They
Mm-hmm.
had an issue with black women, but it was not that. Most of the time they were in the red pill sector, and they once they get through the raging of why they mad at the black woman, they got over it and moved on and continue on to whatever they were doing.
They was telling me that the blue pill are simps.
uh
Yeah.
Shoot, personally, I didn't think the blue pill existed. It was just an example
Yeah, they
of why
got the
they call
blue pill. They
themselves
calling
red
them
pill.
simps. The
uh
red pill don't like the blue pill. They think the blue pill is simps. Because they
mm,
say the blue pill don't think black women can do no wrong either.
uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know which came first, but who started calling black men beta? Was that the red pill or Cynthia G?
Actually, both of those terms are for homosexuals, man. The people really do the research on alpha and beta. That's all homosexuality.
Shoot, they don't even
And then
realize
they took,
Alpha's homosexual.
and then they actually took alpha from the wolf. The
Yeah.
alpha wolf. The alpha wolf was the biggest and the strongest. Yeah, it's
And
alpha means strong, but that's for homosexuals and whatnot. That ain't really
yeah,
for mainstream men. This is why I tell them, hey, man, don't call me no alpha, man. I don't want to people to
oh yeah,
get things. You
and
might have educated people out there that really know what these terms mean.
I mean,
You
it's
know,
actually, and you'll be surprised too, Max. Hey, it actually is opposite from Black Knight. It means White
hmm
Knight.
yeah,
mm-hmm.
Beta means it's commonly referred to as White Knight. A lot of people.
hmm
Okay. Oh yeah, and in the animal kingdom, especially the wolves, I had the biggest argument with a bunch of them. They were saying there can't be no alpha female. I said alpha means first. First, yes, there's the alpha male and there's alpha female. Alpha
well,
males deal with
well,
males. Alpha
well,
females deal with females.
well, yeah, but you see, the strongest is also first too.
Yeah, strong woman,
Right,
strong
right,
man.
right, right. If you're
Strong,
the strongest, you'll be first. If you're
mm-hmm.
stronger than everybody else,
Yeah,
that's why they really take it from the alpha wolf. You know,
and and they got upset because I said that there's an alpha woman, and I wasn't, I was letting them have it. I said, look, if
and I
you paid
believe that the
attention to
alpha,
the
I
animal
believe,
shows, alpha wolves, male wolves deal with males.
yeah,
Alpha females deal with females.
I believe the alpha wolf has to be born too. It's not something that the
Yeah,
other wolves can turn themselves into.
nah, mm-mm. Not to
An
mention
alpha
there's
wolf
certain
has to be born.
characteristics that would show up.
Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
alpha male. The alpha wolf already come into this world alpha.
Mm-hmm.
And he's bigger than the other wolves,
Yeah,
much bigger. Yeah.
yeah. Which is why back they couldn't stand. Some groups couldn't stand those of the athletic inclination because it'll show up in school. There'll be the football players, basketball players, baseball players, track.
hmm
At least
And see,
that's what
like,
all the big strong dudes in my school did. Even our nerds who play in sports. Well, yeah, because the brain is a muscle too, and they work that out. Hmm. But
but like beta is like, when you think of beta, you think of passive and weak. Somebody that don't really, stand up for they self. See, that's why, like, it's tripped out though. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Like, Max and Dame and
hmm
everybody on the panel, Abinai and Miss Charlene. See, a lot of guys like where I'm from or whatever, they'll they'll a guy will go to jail, right? He'll go to jail, Dane,
Uh-huh.
and he commit all these crimes and stuff like that, but he make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? He popular, and guess what he got? He got all the females, right?
Uh-huh.
And man, when he get locked up,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's like they sad, right?
Uh-huh.
But when he come home, them females they be ready, like they be ready for him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Because this dude, he kept mad. We knew a dude, man. He used to come to church because he was getting. I swear, this dude was always getting locked up all the time.
Uh-huh.
But like he would go to church, or whatever. All these like women would be flocking. He was my friend, of course. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
all these women would be flocking to him, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and they'd be like, "Dang, and all the older women would be like, yeah, didn't he just get out of jail and da 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 and everything like that? Well, you know what? Bring him over here for dinner and everything, and that'd be the older women. He all right. Bring him over for dinner and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is like they loved his presence, even though like, okay, damn, this dude kind of I don't know about him, but you know what I'm saying. But they were they still loved his presence or whatever, around him, even though that he was into the stuff that he was into and stuff. But it was because he had that presence, like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna take no shit, you know what I'm saying. If you do something, it's
Well,
we finna go at you, all this other stuff. Even though he wasn't educated, Dame, and well, they didn't think he was educated, but he wasn't always like trying to be, yeah, no, into the good stuff like some people said or whatever.
okay. But that's how the war started with with the manosphere. Hey, they're getting all the women. All the women want Pookie and Way Way. All the Pookie want the jawline dudes. All the Pookie, I mean, all the women want the bad boys. And I'm like, okay, you're talking to the wrong women. Y'all need to get out, go to different parts of your state, different parts of the country, and stuff like that. Cause I mean, seriously,
I mean the stereotype. I mean it's the stereotype because that's what they see on TV and that's what they see
yeah.
on the internet. They automatically think like, okay, they can't sit and have a dialogue with the queen like Miss Dame, or they can't sit and have dialogue with Queen Charlene. Charlene will she'll check you at the front door, and you're not used to that. She's gonna ask you questions. You're gonna be like, damn, I'm really gonna have to exercise critical thinking skills, or I'm gonna have to talk to Queen Abena. What is your plan or something like that? They used to, okay, seeing these women fight on Love and Hip Hop or all these reality shows to think that every African American woman is like that, and it's not like that. What you see on TV in reality is a completely different thing, and I want to knock down the stereotype of my sisters on that. I don't like that type of stuff. They think everybody's supposed to be a Nene and a Cynthia and a Sheree and all these other women that you see on TV, and they not every woman like that. They make us look bad, man. They make black women look bad,
Mm-hmm.
or at least they try to. Or they making these shows about us. Oh, it's when they think of us, like I've already talked about it, like dancers. Okay, yeah, they talk about the cowboys and the cheerleaders, but what do you see, Dame and Miss Charlene and Abana? You see white women, you see Karens with them. Okay, well, what about our black cheerleaders? Put them in a good light. Oh no, they gotta be equated to what, Dame? A stripper or a dancer or
Yeah.
ratchet, some form of ratchetness. No, put them in the good light. Okay, we have My aunt, she runs a theater in Dallas, the theater arts, and guess what she teach, Dane? Ballet.
Uh-huh.
But what is ballet catered to? Karens. No, we all about the theater arts and ballet and stuff. But no, it's got to be white people. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gotta put us in a negative light. Oh no, she with the pole and the strippers and all that stuff. And I'm tired of all that, man. That shit pissed me off, man.
Yeah. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know.
they always want to put it in a negative light.
You see, here's the deal, right?
Uh-huh.
This is what I was trying to tell this dude, right? Okay, I come from a different time. All right. I don't know how old Polo is. I think Polo is close to my age because he understands the code and the rhetoric that I be talking about. So he's probably closer to my age because I understand he understands code. Okay. So
How
that's
old
what
is
me and
Red
Polo.
Pill or Red Supreme? How
I
old is
don't know, man. He got some young ass mentality, doesn't he?
He said
he?
he was
Yeah.
born in the 80s,
Yeah, but he 80s,
so he's at
Uh,
least
35 or some shit,
Cause
maybe. I don't.
I'm 38. You know what I'm saying? So
38? Okay, you must have been around a lot of Gen Xers because you understand the code. I done
yeah.
kicked it with you a
Oh,
few times. You
my my
understand code. Uh
my
huh.
part. Oh, man, I didn't mean to cut you off though. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I just noticed you understand code, so you must have been around a lot of Gen Xers.
Yeah, you was getting to your point though. You about to say something.
But yeah, but you see, my thing is this here, right? The men that I grew up around, okay, this is the way they set the community up. This is what I mean by if you are leading your community, your women will fall in line because they will believe in your leadership. Okay, women understand that good leadership provides maximum protection and equals a salubrious environment. They understand that. So when the men say, "Okay, ladies, this is the way we're going to do it," the men will take care of the boys, the men will handle the men, and the women will handle the women. You understand? Now these guys keep asking me, "Yo, Max, why won't you hold women accountable? Why won't you hold women accountable?" Well, for one, okay, you niggas need to be held accountable first. And then two, it's not my place to hold women accountable. That is the job of an elder woman. That's what I was taught. That's what I was, grew up with. Now, there's something called line of sight, right? When both parents are dealing with children. If you get into the line of sight, then you obstruct their view of the child's behavior. And so now, what's going on with the black woman? Because they asked me, right, but I couldn't get this out because he was a water mouth, right? He said, "Why won't the elder women, check the younger women? Because you niggas are in their direct line of sight, so they can't see the misbehavior of the women. What they see is you." You got niggas out here twerking alongside of girls now. Niggas out here gyrating with their ass up in the air. So the elder woman who's coming to check the woman, she see both of you twerking. She don't know who the fuck to say anything to. Because now you done messed up her whole view about what's going on. So now she don't know who to check. She don't know who's at fault. Okay? She don't know if she should check the girl or check you because both of y'all twerking. You're not supposed to be twerking with a damn female. So when an elderly woman shows up to check the female, there shouldn't be no man standing there twerking with her. She should be by herself so there could be a clear line of sight to her misbehavior. And when you get the fuck out of women's way, They will handle these young women. Problem
Mm-hmm.
is, you guys keep interfering in black women's business, and you not letting, and you are stopping the elder women from checking these young women. You think black women, right, like to see ratchet black women? They don't. Especially classier older black women. They don't want to see that shit. They don't want their daughters out there with their ass out. They want to see classy women. Okay? So when they see this stuff, I've seen women do this. They will correct that behavior. See, back in my day, that behavior was corrected immediately. You know why? Because the men stayed out of the women's business. They stayed out of it. So the women had no obstructed view of the misbehavior of the girl. So when they saw them out there twerking, gyrating ass up in the air like they was grown, the women put a stop to it immediately. Immediately.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what I always tell you, Dave, I deal with the men and you deal with what?
The women.
Exactly. So see, guys, for one, I can't hold women accountable for one because you guys are fucked up. And two, that's not my place. That is the place of elder women to hold black women accountable. I yield the mic.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's true. And I'm dealing with that in the school. The boys are too busy telling me over and over again what the girls are doing, and they blocking my view of what the girls doing. I said, if you be quiet, I can hear her talking, but all I hear is you right now. Go sit down and be
That's
quiet.
right.
I'm gonna get her.
Right. When you get into her plain line of sight, she can't see what the girl with. She see you, you gonna start talking to her, hey, like, what are you doing? Now she can't go and check the girl because you in her damn way. You done
Mm-hmm.
jumped all into, and now she don't focus on you. Like what? Now she's suspicious about you. Same thing with the father, right?
Mm-hmm.
If okay, if a man is harassing a woman, okay, and she's with her man, all she got to do is give her man a look, okay, and he will deal with that. She give him a look and she stay in her place, right? She stays there. Let her man handle it. But here's the problem. Now, her man got a clear line of sight to who's messing with her. All right? Because she done stepped to the side and let her man handle it. So now he going over to deal with this man that's harassing his wife. Okay? Now, how does she message this up? She tells him, hey, your husband, this man is saying this man is saying that. And he goes over there, and then she comes in there. Once he gets to the guy, she comes in and jumps in front of him, start getting on the guy's face and talking shit, pushing the guy. Now you done obstructed your husband's view. Now he has to deal with you. You done got in his way, and you done stopped him from doing what he's supposed to do. Now all these other things come into factor. Man, she did this to me first. She said it to me first. She did that to me first. Now they argue back and forth. Now the husband is confused. He's like, okay, what happened? What's going on? Well, she said this and she said that. She said this, she said that. I didn't say that. I didn't say nothing. Now the husband don't know what to do. As you stayed out of his line of sight, he would have easily saw the misbehavior of the man and he would have dealt with it. But because when he got there, you done jumped into his line of sight and then started all this other ruckus, you brought other factors into the situation. Now your husband, instead of being aggressive, dealing with this dude, now he done become passive because now he has to think. He don't know what the hell's going on. He don't know if you at fault or the guy's at fault. He don't know what's going on now. That's why you have to stay out of each other's line of sight. Let the men deal with the men. Let the women deal with the women. Stay out of their line of sight so they can have a clear line of sight to the misbehavior of the person. You understand? Am I here? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah. I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. Hmm. I, I don't know if Charlene is occupied, um, but yeah, I hear you, and I understand. But
Gauge
what
the
about?
chat. Tell me what they're saying in the chat. Gauge the
Okay.
chat.
Okay. Kendall's laughing. He said he glad he see no dudes doing that, the twerking. Hassan is doing Mary Joe in the Mary Jane boots. He's yeah, he's going
Hassan tripping, man.
yeah, and he
Shout
going
out to Hassan Burton, my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Hard working brother, ladies. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Mary and her boots.
Hmm. And Hassan is going red bottom knows nothing of that language. That's
Yeah,
something you said earlier.
yeah.
Oh, and he was surprised that Polo is just 39. Oh, by the way, if Red Supreme was born in the 80s, then he could be anywhere from 41 to maybe about 31, 32. Because he never said when in the 80s he was born.
I mean, damn, man.
Uh-huh.
41. Wow.
Yeah.
What else they saying?
Um, let's see. Yeah, yeah, I'm more surprised about Polo. They said Alvin Allen was in ballet.
Who?
Back to when Polo was talking about, the girls in ballet and stuff like that.
Right, and
Um,
you know what? And the thing about it is that
mhm,
in order for the let's see, men and women should work as a team. The man should back the woman up. The woman should back the man up. You back it up. My mother and father worked as a team. They backed each other up.
mhm,
Okay. Whatever my mother said, my father backed up. Whatever my father said, my mother backed up. Okay. They worked as a team.
mhm.
We couldn't play our parents against each other. You know how kids try to play one parent against each other? We couldn't
Yeah.
do that.
Uh-huh.
We couldn't do that because they was a team.
Yeah.
Okay. One would tell the other what we're doing. And next time we go try to do it, there'll be an ass whooping waiting. Okay, so
Yeah.
and but men and women got to work as a team. But you have to okay, if you want your woman to check your daughters, okay, which is something she should naturally do, then you got to stay out of her line of sight. Let her see the misbehavior. Don't listen. If you got an issue with your daughter, you say to your wife, "Hey, sweetheart, um, Lisa is out there shaking her behind like she grown. Okay, she 10 years old and she out there dropping it like it's hot, like she a grown woman. That's all you got to say. You ain't got to come in here all irate. Let me tell you something. Man. I have 5 sisters, right? I don't know if I don't know if I told y'all this story before. I think I told Dane.
Mhm.
But one day my sisters was out in front, right? And they was doing a hula hoop, jumping rope, had on their little dresses and whatnot, and got the shaking and gyrating and all that. Man, my father pulled up, getting off from work. He saw them out there gyrating and pumping their hips or whatever. He didn't say nothing to them. He walked right past them, called out my mother's name, Mary. Why are my daughters out there behaving like prostitutes? And that's all my mother needed to hear. When she got to that door and that window and caught them out there, and you know what he did? He stayed out of her line of sight. He just dropped it on her and kept it moving. And when she got to that door, opened up, she saw everything for herself. And my sisters got lit up that day. Okay? They got lit up like Christmas trees. Because my mom's was no joke, man. My mom's was straight country. Okay, both of my parents was country, even though I was raised in the city. But my mother from Charlotte, my father from Savannah. So, right? But you see, he didn't jump in like he didn't tell her that went out there and got all in her way. God damn it, you got to do this, so and so. So no, tell her and get out of her way, and she'll handle it. The problem with you niggas, the reason why the elder women can't see what the black women are doing because you're in the fucking way. You niggas are running your goddamn mouth, telling her what the black woman supposed to be doing, what she ain't doing, and shit, and twerking and shit, and doing all kinds of weird shit. So now the woman who's supposed to be checking the women, they're looking at you. The focus is no longer on the women you're talking about. Now they on you, wondering why the fuck you doing what you doing. If y'all got a problem, state your claim and get the fuck out of the way. You think women don't see what's going on? They do. I hear sisters every day talk about ratchet behavior and how they don't condone that and they don't want their daughters like that. They talk about some of the things that black women are doing that they don't like. Okay? They talk about how some black women need to stop doing certain things. They talk about these things. You understand? So don't tell me that they don't check the women. The problem is you think as a man, it's your place to check these women, and it isn't. You're not a woman. Let the women handle the women and the men handle the men. And stay out of each other's business. Dang.
Yeah. Because even some women attempt to check Cynthia G. That don't mean they're not doing it. You know, that they're not talking
Let's
to her.
not. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
let's not
Oh
talk
yeah,
about
I'm sorry, I'm getting off
Senshi.
topic. I'm getting off topic. But as for, okay, say in your community and you see young girls in the community, if you into your community like talking about, you will recognize who she is, who her parents is, and in the nearest male relative. Like when I was a girl, me and my favorite cousin coming to spend the summer, and we cutting up. Now we were too young. We didn't realize the significance. I can only go as far as the stop sign. She's supposed to walk the rest of the way to her grandparents. And we twirling around the stop sign on the corner. We don't know how that looks like. We don't know nothing about stripper poles or anything. Okay, the deacon in my neighborhood, you know, he passed by, he see us twirling around the pole. We twirling around the stop sign fast enough where our feet can leave the ground a little bit.
All
Anyway,
right. Well,
so
we're
he
not
comes to
gonna.
talk to us and said, "Young ladies, stop that, stop that. Now, young ladies, y'all shouldn't be doing that." And it's like
Well,
we don't
now you got niggas twirling.
Mhm.
Niggas is man, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. Niggas is twerking and twirling. Niggas is doing the Wonder Woman. Y'all know what the Wonder Woman is?
No,
Dang,
what's the Wonder
dang. Do
Woman?
me a favor, right? Pull
Mm-hmm.
up the old things of Wonder Woman with Linda Carter, and see if you can find a clip of her turning into Wonder Woman.
Okay.
I want to show y'all what these niggas are doing now. Niggas is doing the Wonder Woman, y'all. What's going on in the chat? Hold on, let me take a look. My phone is laying down. I'm actually laying down, relaxing, y'all. I'm a little under the weather, so I'm actually laying down, chilling with y'all. Exactly, Remy. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. The women, that's why I say you stay the hell out of women's business. They will handle it the way they handle it. You don't need to be out here talking about you checking women. That's not your place. You are a man. You go out here and get these niggas together. Okay? I don't worry about what women do. There are women out there that will deal with that. Okay? Let the women handle it. Stay the fuck out of it. Talking about you need to check these. You don't need to do shit. You ain't a woman. And women are altogether different. I keep telling you guys, man, women are altogether different than men. They don't think like us. Just because you don't see them do something right away doesn't mean that they're not planning on doing it. They do things differently than we do. So just leave them the fuck alone. You understand what I'm saying? And let them handle business. They'll get after you. I see it all the time. I see older women, correcting younger women's behavior. I see elder women correcting and talking to groups we got a youth center, right? We got a bunch of women in there, like their late 40s, early 50s, come in and talk to a lot of the young girls. They talk to these girls, okay? They know what's out here. Exactly. They do that shit in private. Now, niggas, you check dudes, man. Leave the women alone. Ain't even your place to check women. You know?
Yeah. Okay, I think I found it.
Okay, put it on the screen, y'all.
Okay.
Y'all think I'm bullshitting, right? That's a method to my madness, right? This is what niggas is doing, y'all. Play it, then. Pay attention to the screen. This is what niggas is doing now. This is called the Wonder Woman. Here we go. How much y'all want to bet niggas is doing that? Play it
Okay.
back, Dan.
All right.
How much y'all want to bet niggas is doing the Wonder Woman? Don't fuck with me, people. I already showed y'all Mary her boots. Niggas is doing it. Hey, man, the Wonder Woman song was just shit, though. Wonder Woman, ain't nothing that she do. That was the shit, man, when I was like, I don't know, 12, 13. Wonder Woman, there ain't nothing she can do. Wait a minute, I said that fucked up. There ain't nothing she can do. Stop a bullet cold. What's the other, part of it, Dan? Stop a bullet cold. It should drink your soul. For the red, white, and blue. Wonder Woman. Okay, the song is, I fucked the song up, but, I'm just saying, yo. Niggas is doing it. Hey, dang. Type in black men doing the Wonder Woman. Y'all think I'm playing. Uh, that was the shit, man. Wonder Woman. That shit made you dance, yo. When it came on, you actually got up and clapped. They had a nice beat to that shit. That shit was hard, man. Wonder Woman. She had like the coldest theme song out of all the superhero movies. Okay, Batman was whack. All right, Batman was whack. You know, I mean when he got into a fight with the Green Hornet, and Robin was getting his ass whooped by Bruce Lee. And the Green Hornet was some goofy ass looking white dude anyway. Some goofy ass white dude. Renee said she used to love. Nah. I feel you, Remy, man. I used to be on it too, man. Wonder Woman, yeah, man. Who didn't like Wonder Woman? But that's when you know, I got in trouble watching Wonder Woman because my parents was pro black. They didn't want nobody. They didn't want us idolizing nobody white. They realized that they couldn't keep the white shows off the TV. So, they was like, look, you can watch these shows, but I better not catch you idolizing any of these white folks. She's not white? Wonder
Talking about the
Woman!
she's talking about the new
Huh?
Wonder Woman that's supposed to be black.
Wonder Woman!
Okay.
There ain't nothing she can do. Damn, I'm fucking it up again, man. I'm saying there ain't nothing she can do. That's fucked up. I meant, there ain't nothing she can do. Stop a bullet cold, and she'll drink your soul for the red, white, and blue. Did I say drink your soul?
Yeah.
That'll make her a vampire, not a Wonder Woman, huh? Why do
Uh,
you stop me from doing that, yo?
Because I wasn't listening. I was trying to find the black man doing the Wonder Woman spin.
Why you be jacking me, yo?
Because I'm frustrated. I can't find him. All that Wonder Woman stuff is coming out. All that new Wonder Woman stuff is coming out.
They ain't
Yeah,
be setting me up, y'all. She be setting me up and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, when you're a man, hey, let me give you guys some pointers. When you're a man around a bunch of women, you gotta really watch it because they'll set you up. They like to play. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be on alert because they like to play practical jokes and shit. They quite the jokesters. So you got to make sure you on high alert sometimes. Depending on their mood, you ain't got to be on it all the time. It depends on their mood. When they get in a really really joyful mood, they get very playful. Okay, so you got to watch yourself, man. It sets you up, for a little practical joke. Yeah. Wait a
Okay.
minute. He said Linda Carter. Yeah, go ahead, Dan. You
Well,
found
yeah,
it?
that was the first Wonder Woman on TV.
Did you find it?
No. I keep running across uh the new Wonder Woman stuff, or the cartoons, or the original one of them.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, the new Wonder Woman that's a transgender.
No, that's only in the comic strips. That's not on the TV show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Apparently, Wonder Woman now is a transgender.
Which is gonna be hard for those that was planning on drooling over Wonder Woman costume.
Man, I'm about to
Be
watch me a
like,
Wonder Woman episode tonight, y'all. Wonder Woman was the shit. And you know what else we used to watch? See, listen, we didn't have no choice because we didn't have too many black shows back then. We had Wonder Woman, the Bionic Man, Batman, Batman and Robin. We didn't really have too many black shows except what's that show, Dave? Now you're moving on up to the big
the
leagues.
Jeffersons.
Yeah, we had the Jeffersons, and then the other one,
Good times.
y'all good times. It's a different world. You know that one.
It's a different
It's a
world.
different world. What's the name of
And the
that one?
it's a
What's the
different
name of
world.
that show?
It's a
Oh,
different
that's the
world.
name of it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we had what's happening. You know, hey man, Roger was whack, yo. Like my man, dude, Dwayne. Y'all know he was the oldest nigga in the group and looked like the
No.
youngest.
Mm-mm.
That nigga at the time of the show, man, that nigga was like 30. And I think Roger was teenagers. That nigga was like 30 years old.
Well, was the Sinbad older?
I don't know. I know Big Shirley. I know Shirley looked crazy as fuck, man. Yo, Shirley looked like a Bobby head, man, with them beady eyes and shit. You look crazy as I mean, she looked crazy as hell. Raj looked like a big ass fucking geek with these gigantic glasses and shit.
I'm trying to figure out if he's a man or a woman.
And then you had Stubbs rerun, right? Dude was like 350 doing karate kicks and shit. It splits. Nigga, you ain't on no diet regimen. You 350. You doing kicks and splits, nigga? Nigga was doing karate kicks and shit. That's kind of like Maxwell. You know what? When you check this out, when you watch these weird artists, right? Like Maxwell, right? Watch the way they dance, man. They got like their own choreography. Yo, Maxwell was throwing like kung fu moves and roundhouse kicks and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then like when you get to Millie Vanilli, they was really bad. Y'all know them niggas ain't have no rhythm. Did y'all know
Mm-hmm.
that? Millie Vanilli had no fucking rhythm.
Yep.
They couldn't dance on rhythm for shit.
Yep.
Them niggas was doing karate katas, judo moves, front kicks, roundhouse punches, and they was doing it to the music. Y'all ever noticed that? Niggas was niggas was dancing like martial artists. Shout out
Yep.
to Joe. What's going on, Joe? Yeah, man, Rogers and Malcolm X. I remember that. Yeah, but you see, we didn't have too many black shows. We had everybody with yo man. Everybody was down with Night Court. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like Night Court. My sister, that was my favorite show. You know, Night Court. That's my mama. What was the one that had the sassy talking grandma? I think that was Maud. No, something with the girls. It was three white women, and the mother was a sassy talking. I forgot what it's called. They had a black version of it with what's the name came off for that 227. Okay, yeah, 227. They had Sanford and Son. What was the who was the what was the woman name that kept calling him a sucker? Damn. Yeah, Golden Girls, Joe. Golden Girls. Yup, Golden Girls. Um, and then where would we be without the facts of life and Tootie? Wasn't everybody in love with Kim Fields back then? Hey, what is that noise, dang? Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Esther. I thought it was Estelle. Okay, wait a minute. Which
Yeah,
Golden Girl are y'all talking about?
making your way downtown, driving fast, or some
Oh,
shit.
that was Sheena White.
Yo, that shit was funny as fuck, man. Especially when that
That
nigga
was
they
White
was in the
Girl.
car with, yeah, especially they was in the car with them white girls. And they said take it to the bridge. They was on some Then he turned the channel and it was like, he's the realest nigga. It's 50 Cent and B.I.G. my nigga. They was rocking that motherfucker. And the two white girls thought they was, hey man, what are you doing, Dave?
Sorry. I forgot I was in that. Sorry, I forgot I was in that.
It's 50 Cent and B.I.G. my nigga. I mean, they was, yo, man. In that movie, Terry Crews was a fucking house nigga, yo. How you gonna be built like that and let a white man fondle you and shit? Y'all heard about that shit? Big ass nigga got fondled. That don't even sound like. Nigga, how you gonna be like 6'4", 280? You know what I'm saying? Built like a fucking Sherman tank, and you get fondled by some little flimsy ass old white nigga. Some white nigga, some old flimsy white dude come up and grab your Johnson, and you go, "Ooh, I've been violated." And what's the sense of having all that muscle, nigga? You ain't gonna use it. I would have hauled back and drew my arm back as far as I could go. Then I would have asked somebody to come over for a second and say, "Hey man, can you do me a favor? What? Can you pull my arm back some more?" Seriously, I would have asked somebody to pull my arm back until my damn shoulder was almost out the socket, right? And I would have let it roll and I would have hit this nigga with every fucking bit of rage that I could humanly muster. I'm serious. And I would have been in jail getting bail. But what then? Did you have to knock his whole goddamn jawbone out his mouth? Yeah, I did, man. He touched my Johnson, and I don't know what came over me. I blacked out. But you knocked his jawbone out. Oh, did I? Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't know I knocked his. How could I do that? Well, you're a big, powerful man. Oh, am I? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know I did that. I don't know. All I know is he touched my Johnson, and everything went black. You know. And when I woke up, somebody was telling me I need to post bail. A very strange place. I'm like, what am I doing in a police precinct? And why do I have to post bail? You know, like man, get your punk ass overly fucking muscular for no reason. You ain't using them shits. You should have knocked that white man's head off and let the cards fall where they may. I don't think it was Jeffrey Epstein who did it to him. Then you remember who did it to him? Who followed him?
It was a manager, or what they call that, the person that helps you get the job.
Yeah, Renee talking about old fucking pussy ass Terry Crews. You know what? The Book of Eli, man, really shocked me, man. I found out in the end that he was blind. You know, I was like, he was a bad motherfucker, man. Now, don't get me wrong, blind people can get taught how to fight now. You know, I know some blind people you will not run down on. They will whoop your ass. Okay? So, I was just shocked that he was blind because the way they did it, right? They never, like, well, was he really blind or did they just put the book in Braille? Okay?
Um,
Somebody who had a better look at that movie, break it down. Was did he really have his sight, and they just put the book in braille on purpose so nobody would steal it, or what? I mean, I don't know what I don't know because he was reading the book, okay, with
yeah.
his fingers.
Mm-hmm. But that's what would you be doing if you reading in braille? You have to run your hands over the book in order to read it.
Yeah, I remember that Rucker Howard. But I tell y'all, man, one of the most offensive, racist sitcoms or whatever I seen was Kung Fu. Man, that was some bullshit, y'all. A white man walking around posing as a Chinaman, nicknamed Grasshopper, doing all these fake ass fucking Jim Kelly Kung Fu moves. Yo, I remember he had one fight, right? And that nigga went, ooh, right? For like 2 minutes and shit. You know what I mean? And he did a roundhouse kick that lasted for like an hour. See, he ain't got the style of Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly was on some, ooh, ooh. Jim Kelly was the black Bruce Lee, man. I mean, you heard that shit when you heard that signature, ooh, right? Then you heard, ooh, that was Jim Kelly, yeah. You know what I mean? That was Jim Kelly. You know what I mean? A lot of look, man, a lot of those kung fu movies back in the day, they really didn't have no music. They had somebody, you know, like trying to mimic music with their mouth. Like if you go back and watch some of them old Shaw brothers, right? The music ain't even real. It's somebody going, ah, ah, ah. I guarantee you, yo. Go back and watch some old ass Shaw brother kung fu movies, and the human is the fucking music. Word
I
is born, huh?
just started laughing. What?
Yeah. Y'all think I'm bullshit? You go like, ah, ah. And some of y'all heard that shit. Some of y'all heard it. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm frozen.
Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. Okay, really, Renee? She was blind in a skating ring full of people. Okay. Wait a minute. Did she tear the floor up? Did she
No,
knock everybody out?
Five Daily Venom actually had music. I'm talking about the old Shaw Brother movies like Lotus and Crane and all that. Eagle Claw, Charlene versus Pai Mei. Them
Oh,
old Shaw Brother movies, huh?
yeah. Look back in the 70s, and yeah, about the 70s. A lot of them came out then too. Oh, they got dubbed by that time. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was on some, that was actually a person. You know what I mean? Many of them have been remastered and they put real music in it now. But you can find the originals, you'll get that, ah, ah. And then, one thing about black exploitation, right? I was watching some of them old black exploitation films, okay? And basically what they was just, giving black people what they wanted to see. black superheroes and shit. You know, the black man telling Whitey where to go. You know, even though the niggas couldn't act. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had fucked up afros and shit. No, but hey, Whitey, I go where I want to go. You don't tell me what to do. Niggas had basic ass lines and shit that anybody could say. Hey, Whitey, nigga afro crooked. You know what I mean? The wind blowing. One side is afro in the wind, the other side ain't doing shit. Nigga got a big ass turtleneck. You know what I'm saying? And a pair of corduroy pants with some white shoes on, talking about something. Hey, honky, you don't tell me what to do. I do what I want to do. You dig? Come on, man. Tell me any one of y'all in here can't say that line. And could probably say it better, right? Could probably say it. I've been on some. Hey, cracker, fuck you doing, cracker? You don't tell me where to go. I'll break your kneecap, cracker. Benny Man does what Benny Man want to do. You dig, cracker? Now get out of my face. See, I'd have had a motherfucking street Oscar. You know what I mean? What do you call a Negro Oscar? What if Oscar was black? What would you call it? Nasca? What would a black Oscar be called? Naga?
Car?
Ninja? Hello, everybody. It's the Nagas. Welcome to the Nagas. Hey, man, did you catch them niggas at the Naga Awards? Yeah, that nigga got a Naga Award. What he got a Naga Award for? For being one of the coldest black niggas in the hood. Well, how did he do that? Nigga, the man's name is Downtown. Get down. It's a showdown, Willie Brown. That name alone is worth a naga, nigga. Oh, okay. So you had a bunch of black exploitation films and shit, right? Then came Jim Brown fucking everything up. Jim Brown was one of the worst black actors in history. Okay? I don't know who's worse. Well, in the beginning of his career, Clarence Weather III was pretty bad too, when he played Link from Mod Squad. But then he ended up actually, being a good actor later on in his career. But in the young part of his career, when he was Link from Mod Squad, they ain't even get a nigga no lines, man. Imagine somebody come up to you, right, and saying all this shit. Hey, Link, no. Hey, Renee, check this out. You know, we got two niggas over here who stole some popcorn from old boy. Then he ran back down to the donut store and tried to make it all right with a couple of donuts, but nigga kicked the donut out his hand, right? Then they got into a fight. Motherfucker shot a motherfucker with a glazed gun. Got glaze all in his eye. Nigga running down the street talking about, I've been glazed. And then he fell and hit this woman who got up and karate'd his ass and shit. And then ran him over with a shopping cart. And then the motherfucking police came talking about what the hell happened to this nigga? Motherfucker said, I don't know. And then you turn around, and then I say to you, what you think about that, Renee? And then you say some shit like this. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, what the fuck is that, man? That's the kind of shit they was doing to Link in the Mod Squad. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers run down and leave with all this shit. Hey, Link, the fucking tree fell next to the forest that you couldn't hear, and Santa Claus got drop kicked along with Mrs. Santa Claus, who stole somebody's car to get back to the North Pole. You know, ain't that fucked up? Yeah, it's cool. Nigga, that's all you know how to say? Yo, Link couldn't even have a conversation. But the nigga could run, though. They had that nigga in the mod squad chasing cars like he was a two-legged greyhound. Hey, Link, stop that car. Yeah, it's cool. Link, get to running. Hey, yo, man, Link ran with style, yo. Link was better than OJ. Link was better than the Juice. That nigga ran with style. I'm talking about on some cool shit. Nigga running 120 miles an hour, right? You know what I'm saying? Looking cool as fuck. Got there and say, hey, Link, you finally, nigga, Link would chase a car for an hour. You see what I'm saying? They catch the goddamn car, drag the nigga out, beat the shit out of him until his fathers come up. Link, you did it. Nigga ain't even breathing hard. Looking cool as fuck behind the shade talking about, yeah, it's cool. So, you know, that's the problem I have with Mod Squad. Now, Jim Brown was one of the worst black male actors I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? In Gun, he was terrible. In Sid Vicious, he was terrible. Yo, you know what? Sid Vicious, they played him the fuck out. Kid Vicious, whatever the hell that's supposed to be. They got this big burly nigga with these big shoulders and shit with this little ass gun. Y'all don't believe me? Hey, Dave, pull up the picture of Jim Brown with Kid Vicious or Sid Vicious. You'll find it. Okay? Pull it up. Jim Brown, Kid Vicious. I want to show y'all what this nigga look like, man. This nigga big and burly and shit, looking like a whole colossus, and he had a little ass gun. While the white boy had this big ass motherfucker Smith and Wesson. This nigga looking like he just freshly broke out of jail with a little ass fucking pea shooter. I mean, I'm like, if I was his friend, I would have been like, hey, Jim, man, it ain't cool, bro. I mean, you look fucked up, nigga. I mean, you look like you just, you know, broke out of jail and shit. You looking crazy as hell, nigga. And why the gun so small, nigga? Why do white people get all of the big guns? Who you gonna shoot with that, nigga? You know what I'm saying? The gun is too small, my brother. You can't even fit your finger in the trigger houser. Yeah. Well, Fred Williamson, um, I don't know if Fred Williamson ever played in a movie where he wasn't the object of the lady, where, you know, it wasn't about ladies. Black Caesar, it was all about the ladies. Three the Hard Way, he had the ladies. You know, I don't think he played in a movie where he wasn't hitting up on the ladies. Fred Williamson was on the ladies thing, which was cool with me, you know what I'm saying? That's where it's supposed to be. A man's supposed to be into the women. That's another thing these niggas don't understand. You know, Fred Williamson would think these niggas is gay. You know. And one thing about Fred Williamson, right? When he got out of his limo and he had his women, like two or three of them, know what he did? He always gave them a kiss, right? Why? Why did he do that? To show them what? That he loved them. He always gave them nice kisses to show them that he loved them. Okay? I keep telling dudes, man, love is the key. But these young brothers don't want to hear shit. They black exploitation films. They running around chasing cars like Link, talking about something. Yeah, it's cool. I remember one time I was driving. I had pulled into a truck stop, right, and an accident happened. Okay, so there was a jackknife and all that shit. So I was standing next to these truckers. You know, both of them was white. One was kind of heavy set with a big ass thick mustache, right? So the white dude was telling me what happened. So I'm trying to listen. He said, "Hey man, what happened was dude hit some black ice, and then his truck overturned. He jackknifed, it overturned. It hit a four wheeler. The four wheeler went into the air and hit the other car, and then it caught on fire. And there was an explosion, and then the tanker came in last and blew everything up and tore out the goddamn frame of the truck. And dude barely got out alive, right?" He said all that, and the other dude that was heavy set with thick mustache, his reply was, "Oh, what kind of what kind of reply is that?" I mean, he said all of this shit, and then he went, "Oh." I'm like, what? Hey man, all kinds of wild shit be happening out here. But getting back to what I was saying, hey Dan, did you find that picture yet? Yeah, but then he was on some, "Oh," as the dude said all that shit. What the fuck is wrong with him? You know what I'm saying? And so let me get back to hey Dan, did you find the kid bitches thing? Weston? Oh, damn.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, it's a
I believe.
Western.
Oh, it's a Western. I found another one
Yeah.
where he had this little bitty gun. Okay. Let me go
Okay,
back.
was his shirt off?
Yep.
I put it on the screen. Let's see what it looked like.
Okay. Okay.
How they played this nigga, man. They made this nigga look less. They made this nigga look non-threatening and shit.
Okay. Is that one?
Well,
And
nah, it's the other one.
okay, hold on. Let me pull that one up.
Ah,
Okay, it was that one. Okay, let me go back. You
nah, that
said
ain't
it's
the one.
okay. All right, let me go back in. You said it's the Western. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Western. It's either Sid Vicious or Kid Vicious. One or the other.
Mm, okay. Uh,
Gates the chat, y'all. You can't find anything?
not under that name. I see some Westerns, but they don't have that name. Okay.
You see
Um,
him with his shirt off with a little gun?
no.
Okay.
Okay. They wouldn't put that on the cover anyhow. Oh no, no, not that one. Let's see, you said Westerns. Let's see. This is it.
All right, don't worry about it.
Oh, wait. I think I found it. Oh no, no, that one don't have a gun in his hand. Okay, okay.
Put it on
So,
the screen anyway.
huh? Okay, let me get in there. Get in there. Okay. Um. Okay. How's this? Can you see the gun?
No, that ain't it.
Okay.
I guess the Magnificent Seven, right?
No. 100 rifles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's when he had the famous. That's when he had the famous swirl scene with Raquel Welch. Now
Uh.
remember,
Uh.
young brothers idolizing him for that.
Mm,
Hmm They started deprogramming young boys early. You know, a lot of the stuff that was in black homes had to do with a lot of white women.
mhm.
Like I just told you, Linda Carter, you know, Bionic Woman, Charlie's Angels. Okay, they were programming young black boys early.
Mhm.
hmm
Yeah.
But you had parents who knew what was going on, and they was fighting against it. They was deprogramming their kids.
Maybe it's this one. I don't even remember ever seeing these westerns.
Which one?
But right now I'm in Take a Hard Ride.
Let me see.
Hmm? Oh, okay.
All right, never mind.
I'm trying
Let's
to
get back
find
to the
one
show.
with him in it. There's a lot of like they either go to an extreme. There's none with him in it,
All right, don't worry
or
about it. Let's get back to the show. Hey, take over for me for a few minutes, Dan. I gotta go to the bathroom.
okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't know anything about Jim Brown until much later. Um, I don't even remember him. I don't think I watched. No, I wasn't exposed to too much black exploitation. My mom was always covering my eyes. Oh, I didn't watch him all at all, or she watched him when I went to bed. So, so my earliest stuff for him is something like the '80s. Janet from Three's Company. Dr. Wells, who talked about this, the white, the WR concentrate on the pelvis. The WB have a bigger gun than the black man. Oh, the white boy has a bigger gun than the black man, representing the male phallus. Now you've been programming white women to be afraid of black men because of the big anonymous Johnson. And then when they when they're not afraid, you give the black man a little bitty toy gun, and you give the black man a large extended barrel gun that's obviously been modified. I keep thinking of the Dirty Harry movies with that gun with the long barrel on there. And I kept thinking, man, that's a fake gun. How's he running around with a fake gun like that? Because I didn't think it was real. I didn't think about that it was a phallic symbol. Hmm. Well, I don't know. A lot of it when I was over it was goofy. Okay, my mom was a big fan of Shaft, so I did watch some Shaft shows and Shaft movies. So you know, so and I watched Car Wash. After Car Wash woke me up, and I popped up on my mom. because they had all the good music going on Car Wash. And there's another movie that I watched. I cannot remember the name of it. But for some reason, my mom would play these movies back to back. Car Wash and this other movie. Yeah, go ahead. Make my day.
Yeah, Car Wash, right? With the Pointer Sisters and Richard Pryor playing Daddy Rich.
Yeah.
And my man playing Abdullah.
Yeah. That's why I never really could get into the new Car Wash because the old Car Wash was stuck in my head.
I mean, those were big time jobs. But you're talking about the 70s, so things was much cheaper. You can run a family off of those kinds of jobs. You know, the black men didn't have to get a lot, man. All he had to have is some skill and be willing to work. Excuse me, y'all. And he was easily taking care of his family. You had guys coming home with paychecks, right? That was $800 back in the goddamn 60s. You know how much money that was?
That's a lot.
What? Nigga, you was 100 there. He's 100 there. Hey, where that Negro BB at? And nigga just hit the lottery. You playing the numbers. But yeah, black exploitation, you know. But you know, we all enjoyed those movies, man, you know. They was just telling black people what they want to hear. I thought Cornbread Earl to me was stupid. But you know, when it first came out, everybody was like, yo, cornbread. I remember, man, I never went to go see it, right? Then one of my friends, Timothy, came out talking about, yo, it was bad, man. Cornbread was the man. Cornbread, man, everywhere he went, he had a basketball. And that nigga was bouncing that ball better than anybody. He was bouncing it better than Earl of Pearl. He was bouncing it better than Dr. J. He was bouncing that ball. In the end, they killed him. They thought it was somebody else. And then once Cornbread was killed, then the movie went on for like 5 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they went into, once they got rid of him, which is what the damn movie was supposed to be about, they started another damn movie in the same movie. I was like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, when I finally, I'll never forget, I was flipping the channels, right, on cable, and I saw Cornbread Earl and Me in the, the on-demand shit, the free part. I said, you know what, I ain't never seen this. Let me see what this is about. I was 50 at the time, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So all these years, I looked at it. I was like, what the fuck is this, man? I couldn't believe that black people thought this movie was good, but it goes to show you how far we've come. We've come a long way, man. But movies like, Cornbread Earl and Me was good. If you look at it now, you think it was terrible, okay? But you give it its props because it was a part of history, black exploitation. Same thing with Johnny Tough. 2 parents had a problematic child who ended up being killed by his own father. And then that movie went on too for like another 2 hours. After he accidentally killed his son, which is what the movie was about, the movie continued on for like another 2, 3. I'm like, what the fuck? The main person of the damn movie is dead. But I'm gonna tell you what was on point, y'all. Blackula.
Blackula. For real?
Blackula was the shit. Let me get my Blackula on. Remember he told that white boy after he killed his wife Nuba, he said, Mr. Carter, your life is over. You're doomed. You're doomed. You're doomed. No. He was more dramatic than that, right? Then he was like, you're doomed. You're doomed. You're doomed. No, I can't get it right, man. How do you do it then? He was like,
Um,
doom. You're doomed, Mr. Carter.
I didn't
You're
watch it that much
doomed. You're doomed.
because I kept
You're
cracking.
doomed. Huh?
Yeah, I didn't watch it that much because I was
Hey,
cracking
we
my
gotta
mother
have
up
a.
by accident.
Hey, y'all, we gotta come on the panel like we have a karaoke night. I want to have also like an imitation night. People do their best imitation of somebody. We gotta get somebody to do the you. Want somebody to do the your doom scene from Blackula. You know what I'm saying? Come get your Blackula on, like Mr. Carter. You're doomed. You're doomed. You're doomed. They're gonna get R&B niggas. Mr. Carter, you're doomed. You're doomed. You're doomed. 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 You know what I'm saying? Well, yo, we gotta get man. We gotta get some yo. You know what I'm saying? Get some sidewalk niggas. Yo, Mr. Carter, you're doomed, my nigga. You're doomed, my nigga. You're doomed, my nigga. What about Pookie and Ray Ray? Like, hey, cracker. Hey, man, you know you're doomed, right? I mean, you know you're doomed, right? Cracker, you doomed. Snoop Doggy Dogg. Hey, for shizzle, my nizzle. You're doomed, my nizzle. You're doomed, my shizzle. You're doomed, my nizzle. You're doomed, you're doomed. Renee, you're doomed. You're doomed. I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah, I just came across something called Blackenstein. Why they gotta be Blackula and Blackenstein? Imitation of Life. Sounds familiar. I think I have. But I probably need to refresh my memory of it. Why can't, yeah, Blackula is from the white vampires being from the. Uh, uh, what's that name of that country? Um,
Yeah, we gotta do that too. Go ahead and make my day. We gotta do it like yo. We gotta have an invitation that like do your best Clint Eastwood, right? You gotta do the whole thing though. Be like, I just came back to complain. Now you boys going to put them guns down. What you talking about, you pig head sucker? Well, you don't think we just gonna let you walk out of here, do you? You a who, pig head sucker? Me, Smith and Wesson. Die, pig head sucker. Niggas get to die and take one. Pow, pow, pow. Dead niggas. Go ahead. Well, wait a minute. One nigga's alive. Go ahead. Make my day.
mm-hmm.
No,
I
back
like
up. No. Black
no,
Kid was
no.
with another actor. Um,
Let me see.
You even get a little bit of history in there too, a little African history. Kendall might like that because he started off telling people that him and his people were from the Ibani tribe in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So he started off with a little African history. You know,
Yeah,
and I believe the Ibani tribe is in Nigeria.
yeah.
That's what they say. A lot of our ancestors came from the Ibani tribe or the Igbo tribe. You know, so Blackula was good, and Blackula is free, y'all. Y'all can download it. As a matter of fact, y'all can watch it for free on YouTube.
Yeah, I
It's
believe so.
free. Yeah,
Yep,
it's
it
free. You ain't
is.
gotta.
Yeah, don't go for Scream Black with Scream. That's I think that's the second or the third one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Give me another impression, thing. Who you think? Okay, somebody see if you can.
You called that a knife?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me do an impersonation, y'all. And y'all tell me if y'all can place the movie and the actor. Okay.
Okay.
Then give me a countdown.
5, 4, 3.
Wait a minute. Why it's got to be five, man? Why you gotta go that long?
Okay, 3,
Oh, wait a
2.
minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We didn't talk it out. I'm just saying we gotta have a conversation about it, and we gotta come to an agreement.
Okay, 5 or 3.
Uh, I, I'm confused. I'm indifferent.
2.
I don't know. Two might be a little bit too quick, you know. All right, I'll tell you what. Three. It's not too bad. Nobody should ever choose four. You know what I'm saying? So you
Mm-hmm.
might get caught up in that crazy rhetoric. Two plus two is four, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so we'll settle for three. All
Okay.
right, then give me a three. Okay, y'all. This is my impersonation. Y'all name this. Now you got to name the movie and the actor.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Who you think we are? Baggage handlers? The going rate on the boat is 1,000 a night, man. You know that. And what I did for you guys in Freedom Town, what was that? Well, I did in you, man. And don't be calling me no fucking dishwasher. So I kick your fucking monkey ass all over this place. Who is that, y'all?
Mm.
Okay, so far, Kendall. Who's the actor, Kendall? Gotta give me the actor. The movie is right.
You can't remember the name of the actor.
What?
Renee.
Y'all can't.
Oh, he got Al Pacino.
Yeah,
Renee got
Al
Pacino.
Pacino. That's right. All right, Kendall got one. Okay, I'm about to give y'all something a little harder. All right, Dan, give me a countdown.
3, 2,
Hmm.
1.
And as far as defeat goes, I ain't worried about it because when it comes, I'll be too busy looking good. All right, who is that? And what is the name of the movie? And what is the name of the actor? If y'all want me to do it over, just type a one, and I'll do it over. You think they gonna get it, Dan?
No, because I don't think I got it. If I go by the voice he was doing, then I got it wrong. Who I think it might be, the movie and the person might be. So it must not be correct what I'm thinking. Okay, Renee says I know that one.
Mm-hmm.
She said she needs a one.
Okay, here we go again. Then give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
As far as defeat, I ain't worried about it because when it comes, I'll be too busy looking good.
Okay. She said there's a delay. Okay, Kendall says Jim Kelly into the dragon.
That's right. Jim Kelly into the dragon.
Hmm.
That's right.
Uh-huh. Okay. Try to speed up your thing. If you're on the phone, tap on the screen on the right, and it'll forward about 30 seconds.
Hmm.
You might be a little behind everybody.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Hold on, let me. That done got super hot in this spot, yeah. My heat be on some. Well,
It must
trust me,
be
I
really cold
appreciate it,
outside.
boy. I appreciate it because in the wintertime, we be cold up here, especially where I'm at. I
Kendall
had to
said you
turn it
gotta
off.
give him. Kendall said
Huh?
you gotta give him something harder.
All right, hold on. I'm working on it. Um, Let me see. Okay, are you ready? Here come one. Okay. Dan, give me the countdown.
3, 2, 1.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me. All right, that's all you get. Who is the actor? Who's the what's the movie?
I should. Oh, I think that was an easy one.
You know what was a fucked up movie, y'all?
What?
Menace to Society, yo. That was a fucked up movie. Ain't nobody really paying no attention to that. That was a fucked up movie, man.
Mm-hmm.
Kane was a dumbass. He was an absolute dumb ass. You in the hood, they smoking niggas left and right. You gotta find a beautiful woman. She ready to take you out of there, take you with her, and you want some BS. That movie made me mad, yo. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't Miss Society, was it? McCain?
I'm
That's
trying to
Mrs.
go back
Society,
and look.
right?
Renee said it
Mrs.
was.
Uh,
She said, yeah, it was. For some
yeah,
reason,
Mrs. Society.
I got it blocked out by the Wayne's Brothers version of it.
Well, yeah, yeah, don't drink. Yeah, Mrs. Society. McCain was a dumbass, yo. Like, what a fucking idiot. I remember I was watching the movie. I was mad as fuck. What a goddamn idiot.
He left a beautiful woman to go fight.
Then he ended up getting smoked by some retarded nigga that looked like he had Tourette's talking about, I got to handle my business. Some old mealy mouth motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. See, that's what happened when you leave your black woman behind.
Okay, anybody get the actor, the name of the movie yet?
Well, Renee says, well, it might be misspelling Training Day.
Yeah, that's the movie. Who's the actor?
Juice had the best soundtrack. For some reason, I tuned that out too. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess because I didn't like it, or at the time it wasn't anything
Yeah,
familiar.
Juice. Yeah, Juice was on. Juice was a good movie, man. Y'all should watch that. Man. It was about this young boy that they was using to push drugs, and he used to play chess with an older man, Samuel Jackson. You
That
know?
wasn't Juice. That wasn't Juice.
Yes, it was.
No, Juice was the one with Tupac who was acting like a crazy guy because he got a gun and he was feeling the power of having a gun and he wanted to shoot people.
Nah, man, it wasn't no damn. No. The hell you. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah.
Tupac
Juice.
wasn't in Juice.
The one with the chest is not called Juice.
Okay, what is it called?
Uh, um, I know it's not called Juice.
Can you look it up real quick and see what it's called?
Okay.
I could have. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
I
Hold
was
on, let me
right.
see.
Juice is the one with Tupac, Omar Epps. Oh, I don't remember Queen Latifah being in that one, but yeah, I remember Tupac because I thought I don't like this character Tupac is playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Juice played.
Yeah, the one I was talking about was called Fresh.
Right.
Yeah. And Fresh, y'all ever get a chance? I think y'all can watch that free, online too. That's a deep movie, y'all. I need to check that out. I need to really check that out. It was about this young dude, man. I can't remember if he was an orphan or not. He was raising himself. And he had this little Puerto Rican partner who was a goddamn psycho at a very young age. You know what I'm saying? And they was running drugs for the drug dealers,
No,
right?
no, no. What it was, he was running drugs, but his sister was somehow involved with the Puerto Rican drug dealer who was also married.
Yo, man, why you trying to steal my shine, yo?
Okay.
I was shining right now. So why you always trying? Hey, y'all, she always trying to steal my shine and shit. You know what I mean?
Some of y'all trying to steal
I
my
be shine.
shine.
I be a shine. I be shining. I be a shiny nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? She be coming here trying to steal my shine and shit. Anyway, like I was saying, Juice was about this young boy. I thought it was very deep because they was running drugs for this drug dealer, and he used to play chess with his old dude, which was played by Samuel L. Jackson. And the dude would teach him stuff, and he would teach him, not only how to play chess, but he would teach him things of life. And then one day, I think the kid wanted to get out of the game and do something, right? And so he went to Samuel L. Jackson. They were playing, and right before he got checkmated, Samuel Jackson said, "Are you ready to be the king?" You know what I'm saying? And then from there, all hell broke loose. And then his boy ended up getting smoked because I said he was retarded. Because when he introduced him to his Puerto Rican drug pusher, he was like, "Yo, I bust the dope moves. I do the dope moves. I'm ill with the moves. I bust the dope moves. I bust the dope moves. I bust all kinds of moves. I bust the real moves." I bullshit you not. That's the way he talked.
Mm-hmm.
Then since you stealing my shine and shit, isn't that correct?
Right.
Oh, shine stealer.
Yeah. But
She don't.
yeah,
Hey man, she don't want me to shine, y'all. She be stealing my shine. You
yeah, but he
know
was
what I'm
going
saying?
through a lot of loss. He lost his best friend. He lost the girl he was in love with. She got killed in a drive-by. Got caught in a crossfire.
Uh huh.
He was freaking out, and Samuel Jackson was telling them, how the chess applied to life and
Yeah.
about you will make
Hey, do you
change.
think? Hey, do
Hmm.
you think Shaka Bulin watched Fresh? Because don't that concept sound familiar?
Yeah.
Shaka Bulin, right?
Hmm.
Shaka Bulin.
Call
I always wanted a Shaka name, right? Like, Shaka. Okay, y'all. If your first name was Shaka, what would your last name be? You know what I'm saying? Just put what you ain't got to put Shaka if you don't want to. Just type in the chat what would your last name be? Shaka what? I'm going with Shaka Negro. Hey, what you got? Shaka what?
You.
Shaka you.
Uh-huh.
Like, what's wrong with her, man? Like, yo, that's Shaka you, man.
Your name's
What?
already taken, Kendall. He said Zulu.
Yeah, well, Zulu's. Yeah, of course. Come on, he knew that. He just, talking about the great warriors, Shaka Zulu, but he knew Shaka Zulu's. Uh,
Mhm. Do you really want everybody gunning for you and ready for you to fall so they can take your throne, hate your guts, kill you on sight? Yeah, and
well,
you
that's why
and you would and you wouldn't like him anyhow. He killed his kid.
who?
The only woman, the woman that had a baby for him, he sent the warriors out to kill it.
Well, that's not the way Shaka Zulu tells the story. They said Shaka Zulu was a hero. I'm like, wow, so much a
Yeah, but
hero that he
they
got
didn't go
murdered
to
by
him
his
as
own
a hero.
family. But he got murdered by his own family. His sister
Yeah.
set him up. Yeah,
Hmm.
he got murdered by his own family because he was tripping, y'all. Well, at least that's what they showed us.
Hmm.
Now I'm questioning everything why they show us. I don't know what. When you look at the Shaka Zulu movie that they showed us over here, he was tripping, and you can see why his family took him out. You know,
Yeah,
he was letting white men shoot cannons at Africans and shit.
yeah, but he didn't consider them his people. They weren't. I don't think they were Zulus that he had them shooting at. He was at war with another tribe or something like that.
What else you got?
Oh,
Ah,
what else I got? Oh, okay. I gotta back it up because I was supposed to be showing you. What was it? Oh, um, I lost it. Oh well. Black exploitation. I don't know why they call it that era of black exploitation. There was black exploitation going on, still going on. The never-ending black exploitation, music, movies, athleticism, black exploitation. If you have a talent, it shall be exploited.
now you
You,
got black people exploiting black people.
hmm?
Gauge the chat. What are they saying in the chat?
Yeah, we saw our history. Now we gotta find the real history, or should I say his story. Depends on how you want to read that. Sometimes I'll read that as his story or his. Yo, I think we need to shut it down.
Yeah, let's go and shut it down. All right, everybody, because I'm under the weather. I'm battling the real cold. Thanks for showing up, showing out, y'all. We appreciate it. Black men, broken black men is a big business. Remember, y'all, we're getting ready to respond to the red pill guys next sometime this week. And we're going to open up the floodgates. Okay? So, peace, power, unity. We'll talk to y'all then. Get us out of here, dang.
All right. Peace, power, unity, everyone.